I like the new song for the outro. It's actually my favorite. I love the new outro.
I love that we have an outro.
I remember you.
I know it was such a pain in the butt to program that.
How did you do that?
Well, I think there's something to talk about. There's getting the outro to actually play was just as hard as making it.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'll talk about it later because we're probably... Hey everybody! Welcome back to Wayward 7. My name's Will, forever DM as always, and welcome to Act 3! Ooh, it's been a long road, and we have a brand new set, just like we said we might have.
Everybody duck so they can.
Is your banner going to catch on
Oh,
fire?
no. The candles, they're kind of, you can't see them, they're safe, and we got a new banner right here.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's from, maybe some future visions or past visions, whatever, and then there's a little man down there.
There's a guy.
There's a guy. Yeah, welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning in. Before we get started, of course, we got to talk to everybody at the table. So I'm going to switch it over to Ethan and Jack.
All right.
Oh, and quick thing, Evan's not here right now because he's doing some very important stuff. Hopefully some exciting things that we can talk about later.
We're getting there. We're
getting there. Spoilers.
I thought I was playing Spoiler.
Boy cam. Hey guys, what's up?
We also have a little man.
Oh yeah, nice skeleton wall.
This was everybody. Put in the comment. Spoiler alert. There's a little man on the third camera too. Put in the comments which of the three little men looks the coolest.
1, 2, or 3. I'm 1.
We
Ethan,
have-
you're 2.
I designed this one.
Yeah, Ethan did design that one.
So we've got.
That one.
You know,
I
put
did.
in your votes of which one looks the best, and then we're going to do probably actually nothing, but we're going to say we're going to do something special for whichever.
Oh, we could do a
man
short
designs
about
Does he
it.
get no taking?
Are you
inspiration?
putting and not even what? How many minutes are? We're not even 2 minutes in, and you guys have already started putting crap into his
So he
hands.
needs note taker inspiration.
No, yeah. Ethan gets no taker inspiration or Jack? Oh, this
the
wall.
guy.
The wall.
Been taking notes.
Okay,
little-
sure. You know what? I'll give it to him
Well,
whenever his
depends,
active role happens.
So that's progress.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I don't. It's Act 3.
I know.
So yeah, take a look around. It's a really cool set, and we're really excited to be here. So. Just as always, make sure you're subscribed and turn on the notifications because we just keep ramping things up. We've got more cool stuff coming. Officially speaking, we have an editor now.
Officially. You'll see them in the outro.
Officially. We have an outro. I don't know if you heard that.
Oh, yeah, we have an outro.
It went live, but we do have an outro.
Stick around for it.
Stick around for that. Make sure you see it because it looks amazing, the intro and outro for this. And make sure that you stick around for all the special content that we're going to roll out because we've got a lot of fun episodes. We've got shorts and TikToks that are going to come out on our social media.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They're actually so cool.
Oh my God,
On our
Ethan,
social
inspiration.
media.
Yeah,
Oh.
at the Wayward 7 is our
awesome.
social media. Also, this is not Evan.
This
Hey,
is
not Evan.
Chris. Let me at him. Why,
And what
Do
are
you,
you
do
gonna do
you just want to play
viral,
Chris
guy?
tonight?
I'm like Chris. I got it. Is this it? Have I got it? Okay, great.
Yeah, that's good.
Where's my property Speedway? You need to find a big column or big
Like a
like
stick.
electrical plug.
Something big
Yeah,
to
and
talk
chuck
a
it.
lot about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
chuck
got
it. Yeah. Use it as a weapon.
Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying all the stuff we have on social media as of late, and I hope you enjoyed the extra bonus episodes in the meantime while we were
Yeah,
gearing
hope
up.
everybody enjoyed the Tylia's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, I
Isabella,
hope
did you
y'all
enjoy it?
We enjoyed it.
I did
I
not
did.
enjoy it.
Who enjoyed
That
the extra
hurt.
videos?
Oh God, that hurt.
Yeah,
Oh, it
it
didn't
definitely
hurt
looked
just
like
for
it
you.
did.
It didn't
It hurt
just you.
somebody.
I hurt somebody. Don't worry.
And I hope you know what we're talking about.
If you haven't, seriously go watch it. It was one of my favorite little
It's
breaks
so
of
fun. You get
I've
to watch
never
sub-stories.
flopped harder.
It was canon. It was canon.
canon.
Yeah, canon of the story.
And we got to have DM as a player. He's not
Yeah.
forever DM as always.
And you learned why I'm not a player.
Oh!
And never again.
Never again.
Oh! I remember which game we're talking about now.
Yeah, the one
What
we
did you
just
do
did.
before?
Oh, she was
I was thinking about the one where I played
Ah,
Tylia.
yeah, no.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh no, that game was great. This game we're talking about. Anyway, whatever. You should watch it.
You should follow us on social media too. That way you know when those special episodes come out. And also ring that bell, which has already been said, but I'm reiterating because it needs to be done.
That's always a good thing to do.
Well,
Preach up
thank
more.
you, girls. Thank you, boys. I think we've gotten most everything. I do want to do. We had somebody send this in for me, for all of us, so the players could fight this right here. This is a Hydra, and I just want to say
we don't have to do that.
thank you so much. You will see it soon. I promise.
no,
we are
that's
going to use it.
No.
And you can tell that everybody's super excited by
Hey,
all
who
the
did
tears
that?
of joy
Who did that?
from either side of the table. But thank you so much.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was
Alright, somebody call
incredibly
Charles
nice.
up. We need him to find this guy. Thank you.
Anyway,
Fast.
thank you so much.
Fast.
Charles might be on soon. We'll see. Anyway, I think that's everything, though. Did I forget anything? Stick around for the
That's it,
outro.
I think.
Yeah, let's run the
Stick around
new
for the
intro.
New intro. This is great.
Eclipse. Shadows in the falling light, a fate eclipse pulling me tight. I'm reaching out but slipping away, can't keep gravity at bay. Running out of endless time, falling out of our storyline. Every heartbeat echoes loud in the dust left in the ground. Sun dips low and shadows creep, dreams we swore we tried to keep. But the night calls, pulls me close, through the dark I'm chasing ghosts. Fading eclipse, the final sign, running out of endless time. Running out of endless time, falling out of a storyline. Every heartbeat echoes loud in the dust left in the ground. Sun dips low and shadows creep, dreams we swore we tried to keep. But the night calls, pulls me close, through the dark I'm chasing ghosts. A fake eclipse, the final sign, running out of endless time. Torn between the dusk and dawn, fighting fate as night drags on. One last chance, I hold my breath against the clock, defying death. But the night
I
Hey,
have
man,
no
Hey! Oh, the mics are on and everything. I reprogrammed everything. I'm excited. So, you know what I did forget to do, though? What I normally do is press the music button. So,
You got everything set to one button except for that.
except for the music. I'd love to program the music, but I can't. So, last time we left off, Act 2. Hopefully you watched the recap by now, but in case you haven't, the party has gone on an epic journey across the many continents and countries that are in this world. They've been to Voshan, the neighboring continent, and they've traveled all across Kohal. Starting their journey, they left Hras for Cilicia, went to Mizumi, and ended up in Arkansas. There, after a long endeavor to discover the meaning behind King Egel's death and Keysfear's mysterious going-abouts, to say the least, you guys ended up fighting in a final stand, a last defense for the city of Ralkamthar. A lot was on the line there, and you guys prepped. You guys spent your time fairly wisely, taking counsel with Murtaz, Devere, and even High Seer Galad, the king and ruler of Arksa. So when the battle began, you defended the battlements, shot the resonance crystal into the ship, teleporting there, and came face to face with Praeris Garvia,
Ooh.
right hand of the Sovereign,
Ooh.
to the deck of that ship.
It's too easy.
She wasn't alone, though.
Might work.
Within some force cage, Keysfear was being pulled and forced into this strange sort of ritual against their will in a large amplification circle. You guys fought hard and long. Icarus came face to face with Nico with the help of Chris. Defeated him, and when rejoined, they took on Praeris, but unfortunately, seems that she's still a bit out of their league. While they did not defeat Praeris, they did manage to stop Keysfear from completing the ritual by killing him.
Whoops.
So,
Sorry.
also worth mentioning, during this fight against Paris, Nastani had a moment of deep thought and attempted to use this gate scroll to summon their beholder friend who had been waiting. However, unfortunately, due to the circumstances of Gate needing a subject on a different plane of existence, they went down a long list of people who they thought were not there.
Lumos.
Yeah, they went for a demigod. Another planar, extraplanar being. And finally, their prayer was answered by a lowly book author by the name of Kinhad.
Wanted a personal signing. Please sign my
Chris
book.
needs his autographed copy of Moon
Author
Shadow.
of the Moon Shadow series, and
It's a make-a-wish.
apparently
I
a
promise.
former ambassador and highly skilled archmage for Nuetu. Not bad for a author of a comic book series, but
Most importantly, he wrote Moonshadow.
most
That's
importantly,
the most important
that
thing
was
he's
the
ever
biggest
done
thing
in
he's
his
ever done in
life.
his life.
His
But-
proudest.
His
accomplishment.
proudest
accomplishment, yeah. Lots of inside jokes, but so with that being said, the party fought, prevented the city from being destroyed, and in stop time created by Kinhad, they came face to face with a new figure. A figure in a broken mask, now completed with the half that he took from the party. Adorned in a golden robe, a laurel of gold atop his head. He was there but brief, stunning Icarus instantly. Could have done worse, but it seems that there was intention behind it all. As he went to the center of the ship, onto the amplification table, summoning Galad in stop time. Icarus couldn't do anything. Nastani gave up her amulet for her father. Herb and Chris and Gwen all perished
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you that. No, you did not.
by singular spells from this figure. However, luckily, Galad was able to use his wish for the safety of Nastani and her friends, putting them into the bridge as the figure raised his hand and Galad vanished. Erased, seemingly, as all that was left was crystalline dust. With that, the figure and prayers disappeared, seemingly their job finished. However, another battle was brewing above them as portals opened up and angered Gith
I said I couldn't get
from a
any worse.
previous side mission
Whoops.
joined the fray. Their leader, the Kithrak, riding an ancient red dragon, followed by 7 other red dragons,
Cannot,
most of them with riders, assailed the ship.
cannot catch a break.
In a moment of panic and of
Brilliance.
they did it. They used the plane shift apparatus on the ship to vanish away. Unfortunately, the dragons and Gith chased them for as long as they could until they traveled through limbo, the underdarks and planes like it, through sorts of dimensions like the Feywild, until they found themselves to where they are now. A permanent sunset and dusk of savanna and forest, mountains and trees, a beautiful sight as the ship was falling apart. They had noticed that at the front, a massive creature was emerging from beneath the ship. A pit fiend was clawing its way to the surface. And in a group effort and decision, after being toasted and most of them being knocked out by a single fire breath from the red dragon, they decided, time to abandon ship. And one by one, they jumped out. Chris casting Featherfall, Kinhad casting Seeming, and non-detection. The party, disguised as planks of wood, flew out the back with much other debris from the ship.
Everything's in our
So, that brings us to here. As
We
you
land
all
safely.
fall and plummet, slowly tumbling at a safe rate. Not sure who's who in all the debris scattered about. You slowly
Sorry?
drop
No.
further and
Just
further.
like wood.
So,
I start going towards a plank of wood. A plank of wood. I hope
Can
it's
you
my
move?
friend.
We're planks of wood.
so
didn't-
you're still yourselves. You just look like planks.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Couldn't you think to the plank of wood and see if you...
I'm thinking hard. It's just a piece of the,
That's
the
what
ship.
I saw.
It's impossible to tell if this is just wood or if it's Chris.
So,
Chris is
I get the same response either way.
with Chris's featherfall, you guys safely float to the ground. Does anybody want to make a perception check about
Me.
for the
I
sky?
do.
Me.
Her, go for it. You
First
said me
roll
really
of
fast and
Act
very
3.
enthusiastically, and I appreciate that.
Your hat matches.
Yeah, I was gonna
her.
say, I love the hat.
Green man.
15.
15. Her, looking above. The pit fiend was intercepted by the dragons and the Gith, and seemingly most of them had taken battle to the air, still tumbling in the kind of arch the ship is going in. You watch as the ship crashes, landing kind of further off in the distance. You kind of watch as it drops in a ravine as you slowly fall.
Are they still chasing after the ship?
It seems most of them went to the ship. There's one or two that are staying behind. Why doesn't everybody make a group stealth check with advantage?
Okay, cool. I can do that.
You all got seeming and non-detection.
Oh, good thing I've got advantage.
The only thing is that you're all pieces of wood that are falling slowly.
11.
11?
Better than the 1.
29.
29, nice.
22.
Nice.
Oh, but this not.
Nice.
Hold on.
But this is not there.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
left behind in the battle.
I forgot.
Yeah, hopefully you guys saw that video. I hope that video's out too. If not, it'll probably be out this week, I think. Anyway.
I forgot about that.
Izzy, you're not there.
I'm
Okay,
not
so.
there. I'm not even there.
Alright.
What are you doing here?
Okay. You guys had a pretty high average, which is good because he had a pretty high roll.
And I finally got good at remembering about her
I
stat
know.
sheet.
I'm sorry. We'll see what happens. But as you tumble, you see one of the dragons kind of hanging back, looking about the scattering debris, just dropping heavy chunks from the ship, leading it kind of towards the ravine. Seemingly, there's a scream of a dragon in the distance. You watch as it breaks off and continues following. So, that being said, you guys just landing where you land?
Yes.
Is
I'm,
there-
I'm waiting until they like leave or something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was a kind of like you wanted to shift, go to a certain location.
Is there,
a
like-
bush?
Yeah, foliage. Definitely.
There's. I'd say you guys are falling kind of on the precipice of where the savannah and forest kind of officially meet.
Okay.
So, either one, which way?
I can light you
Close to
on fire
the
so you
forest,
can
alright.
light
What?
apart.
So go to the
You
forest.
gotta really convince them, guys.
Okay, can we walk like we have legs?
You're
or-
floating right now. It's a. Do you want to just shift your weight and go that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say veer towards the forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You yelling that out to the other pieces of wood.
No.
Not yelling. But
Okay.
The ones who don't follow, it's either Chris
I'm following
or
the
There's a
ones
lot-
that don't seem to be going with the wind.
The ones that are just sliding.
Yeah, I'm like, alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
So.
we got some fakers among us.
All right. So as all the planks of wood
There's
slide to the left.
among them?
You guys slowly kind of land gently, thanks to Featherfall, into the forest.
It's like pop-pop.
You watch as I believe singing lasts quite a while, so you're all still planks of wood as you watch as they each start standing up in the forest.
Veggie tails.
Yeah, VeggieTales style. Yeah,
We're the plank from Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
yeah.
Tears
Each
are
one has like your
streaming.
weird abstract face carved on it. It's just like a weird bird beak and two eyes
I
for
got
hers.
2 yellow eyes.
Yeah,
There's like some leaves sticking out.
yeah. So as you land, I would say. You start goofing around with this, and there's an immediate dispel as Kenhad looks about.
I'm sorry, it's not funny. Quinn immediately like. I wasn't doing anything.
Mastani bursts into tears.
He sees that, turns slightly. You're not sad.
I do apologize, but the music is very quirky right now. So you have to excuse us for behaving in a quirky way.
Quirky, goofy ways.
I can offer an explanation for the dragons. See, what had happened was he kind of murdered
And we're
one
back,
of his
folks.
foot soldier people, and then strung him up on a rock, and then wrote a sign for him, and then we left. That's why they're kind of upset with us.
And also, he has a sword that tracks him.
I thought we got rid of that.
No.
Herb's silver sword that he's holding.
Why wouldn't you guys get rid of it? And also,
I
this
feel like
guy.
maybe you should get rid of that.
No.
Herb shakes his head and says,
Yeah.
"No."
I'm
The
a
little
vouch
skull.
for not giving away swords that we should probably give away.
Jaina said no.
Vouching for him. It's
Yes, I
probably
said
really
no.
powerful.
No, silent. I'm sorry.
Said it.
Mr. Kinad,
Yes.
I'm
And you all are.
Nistani Mendovan.
my name's Icarus McNamara.
My full name is Herb 2 the Shrubbening.
I thought it was
No, it's Herb to the
Or
shrub.
herbaceous, whatever.
Herbaceous
Herbicide.
shrub.
Herbaceous
going
herbicide.
electric boogaloo.
Easton is my last name. I don't know why you need it, but that is my last name.
Formalities.
Ah.
And should I pursue legal action?
Well, then that's not my name.
I'm very sorry that you got caught up in this.
No, Chris.
Deepest apologies. Deepest thanks. And also, do you
Deepest
know where we
apologies.
are now?
That's a great question.
You watch as a massive piece of the ship slams next to you guys. It just startles for a second and just, let's move away. Shall we go somewhere else without the debris field? Great. And he starts walking.
Follow him.
I love
Can I look
this
and
guy.
see where the dragons are right now? Like peek my head right back out. Like 2
Yeah, I mean, you can see, you can't see the dragons anymore. So they're not
Is
in
the
sky.
pit fiend anywhere?
It went with them.
Okay.
Like, the dragon tackled it.
Cool.
And from last you guys saw, they are at the wreckage or probably around that area. As the massive piece of wreckage lands, Herb, you're the last person looking. Make an Arcana check.
Okay. 29.
29, Herb. As you stand there, you feel the sword start to resonate with the piece of the ship. As you look about, you notice is a section of where the helm was, and the sword starts to resonate. And you get the sense that there's a choice here. Let the sword do something.
Oh, I let the sword do that.
Of course he does.
As
wave
you
the
hold the
sword
sword,
around.
you wave the sword around.
Metal detector.
You feel your mind wander to anybody who can help. Anybody who can give you stuff. Somebody who might owe you something.
People owe me stuff.
And you watch as the ship begins to shift. The entire section begins to flash in and out of existence, kind of shifting. And there you can see it begins to parse as a portal to a different dimension. Or somewhere nearby, or somewhere far away. Still the same object of ship as you look about. But as you look inside, as it starts to shift and you start thinking of people who owe you things, you see a temple. You see a bunch of bald dudes walking around. And then you see somebody. Somebody who owes you money. Probably. Natsuki. She's talking to some big tall dude who's wearing a blindfold.
Can I see her talking and I want to use... Where is it?
R.I.P.
I guess I don't... Do I? Oh, there it is. Can I use limited telepathy?
Sure. Yeah. You could probably just shout too, if you want to talk, but...
Come here right now.
Now, you are having a conversation with Master Josard right now, and as he's kind of giving you this scarf, you hear this voice in your ear.
What?
You look over and you see what appears to be a shimmering visage of a tiny captain plant.
And it's just a shadow.
It's like a shadow.
Hey, I'm gonna look at Josard. Do you see that? Or is that just, am I crazy?
No, it's real.
Oh, see, you had the opportunity to play a really cool joke on me just there. I'm glad you didn't.
For clarification, you just asked the blindfolded man, did you see that?
Wait, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
he is wearing a blindfold, yeah. Yes. There is something there.
So
Can you sense that?
We don't see it.
Yes, I can sense it.
Get here right now.
Herb?
Fast. Come here.
Where is what? What is happening?
You walking towards him?
Actually, I have a ton of stuff to tell. One of you, many of you, all of you. Is there anything else?
I've helped you all I can.
I really thank you.
No time for that. Come
Okay,
on.
shut up.
Massive dude. Yeah.
I gave you the scarf, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna like knit it around my neck and like tighten a knot
There you go.
so it won't come off. It's like a blue scarf, like waves on it,
Yeah.
right? Okay. I'm gonna like touch the shimmery thing.
Yeah. You see Natsuki get close and reach out a hand.
And I take it.
Yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
I was gonna say, can I make like a strength save or something?
Constitution.
Oh,
save
it's Constitution. Okay.
with disadvantage.
I'm like, I'm not letting him pull me through. Disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
11.
Okay, cool. So Nat, you are pulled through several realities at the same time. You take 8 points of psychic damage. And Herb, as you pull Nat through, she is shivering and on the ground and just.
You owe me stuff.
I'm sorry.
Natsuki.
What the hell's?
Nat, as you start to stand up, roll a d100 as you sneeze.
A D100?
Yep.
She
Okay.
explodes as she sneezes.
I
We'll see.
grow a beard.
That's another
That's
possibility.
Do
happened
we
to
need
me
to flip
before.
a coin?
Well,
No. It's just.
Reincarnation.
There you go. What's
What
that?
is it? It's a 51.
51?
Remember when I rolled a 69?
Does anybody have any torches or lanterns or anything like that out?
Not out.
I
Not out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you sneeze and there's a puff of smoke. And
What is that?
you're fine.
You
I'm looking
owe
around.
me.
What do I see?
What do you see?
What's going
you are
on?
in a kind of shaded forest. It's dusk or dawn, you're not really sure. And you look around, there's a lot of weirdos here. A lot of weirdos you recognize and one weirdo you don't. He's walking away.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hey. Alright, I don't know what in the hells you've gotten up to, but I have stuff to tell you.
There's a voice. Can you stop pulling things out of portals? For God's sake, can
Who
we
is that?
sit?
Okay, Grandpa. Who in the hells are you?
Not
Are
now!
you babysitting?
He's gone. He's strung off.
Okay, we should follow him. He's-
Why?
I follow him.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
We'll
smart.
explain. We'll explain.
You can explain your stuff.
That
we'll
guy's
explain
smart.
ours.
We should listen to him.
But yes, we should
Yeah.
follow him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you let me talk for like ever.
Let's-
right now.
Talk and
Right
walk.
now.
Walk and talk.
We're walking and talking.
Yeah.
Following guy, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wrote Moonshadow.
Oh! You wrote Moonshadow?
Just keeps going.
You think he'd sign my face?
Maybe not right now.
Zuzu loves Moonshadow.
I
Zuzu's gonna freak out.
I don't.
Zuzu reads fanfiction about Moonshadow. I swear to the gods, he writes it.
Fanfiction
He writes it
canon?
this time. Zuzu's gonna freak out.
I don't think
Oh,
that.
God.
We might have to wait until morning. He's really grumpy right now.
Oh, but okay.
Because I accidentally summoned him. I accidentally summoned him. In
How
the
did
middle
you summon the Moonshadow?
with Gate, and it was in the middle of battle.
I gotta talk to that guy.
Not right now. You have to tell
Do you
us
think
things.
he knows what he wants to do for the fifth book? Anyway, that's not what I have to tell you about Silas. Silas? Yeah, that's what's most important. So we're walking, right? We're following Guy?
Yep.
Okay. Great. So after I left you guys, I'm like, what's the next step I should take? And remember how we found, like, the gun and the JJ whatever? Well, I found out who that was. He is a guy, he's called Josar Jahimi. He's in the Temple of the Waves, where was it, Will?
It was near the Mountain of Waves.
Wherever that,
Oh, that
yes.
makes
In
sense.
Arksa. Yeah.
In Arksa.
Yeah.
So I get there, I'm like, what's up? JJ, Jojo, where you at? Let's talk. Turns out this guy trained Silas, taught him everything he knows. So I go to him and I'm like, where can help me out? We go through a couple logical hoops together over many glasses of wine. On my part, not his. He doesn't drink. He's a monk. So he's like, here's what we think. Silas was working with an archfiend, right? Who bought him from Oriah. I feel like you all knew that?
Yes.
Yes. So we think one of the 6 archfiends on the lower levels of hell, the lower 6 levels, one of them wants Silas and Damon's boss dead. This is because Silas and Damon were working together, you know what I mean? We figured this out, me and Josar. Yeah?
Yes.
You following? one of those guys wants Silas's boss dead. So what we should do, we need to find a contact in the hells, or a guide, or it could be the same person who's a contact and a guide, which I don't have anybody. So if you guys know anybody in the hells, that's what we gotta do. And then we get down there.
I know a guy.
I pull out my Orion.
Because we
I
need
was
to
gonna
find.
say-
There's more. Everybody, shut up. Listen to Natsuki. We need to decide. You're so pretty, but stop talking. We need to look and see if there's It's subversive when I do it. I'm a woman. We need
it works.
We need to find if there's been a hit put out on anybody, like very powerful, right? I think so.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am trying to keep up though.
Yeah. So basically, we need to find a contact in the hells who might know of someone who wants someone really powerful, like an archfiend, dead. That's probably Silas's guy, or lady, or I don't know. Why did I assume it's the guy? That's freaked up.
Could be
And yeah, and also a way we could find him, look for him. Anybody got scrying? Anybody got locate object? And I'm gonna pull the scarf out from my neck. This is his. This is Silas's. We could use this to locate him or to locate person. I'm not really a magic lady. I just kind of like use weird stuff and like freak things up. So, scrying, locate object, locate person. That's what I got. Everybody, capiche?
We know he's a god.
Capone.
Capoodle.
That will have to be
Yeah.
a problem after we
Capelli.
are not being hunted, though.
Huh?
Well, I mean, right now we're being non-detected. We do have to figure out how to lose the dragons.
The what? Guys,
I go like this and I
swear
turn
to
her
God.
head towards the wreckage with the dragons.
I leave you for like a week, and this is what happens.
I told
How long
you.
has it been?
It's been like a week.
It's
Correct.
been a very long week.
Okay.
I think my dad's dead.
You think he got turned to dust?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Look, I'm really not good in these like comforting situations, but I'm gonna pull her in for like a really bone-crushing, like uncomfortable hug.
Okay.
Like,
Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. It'll be okay. You know, dads. I didn't have one, so. You know what? I'm not gonna do this. Somebody else should comfort you, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and do like a with a wing
Yeah.
around Nastani.
There.
I'm also not good with this.
I don't know where my dad is either.
We know who he's with.
We
he's
get
with
it.
Silas.
You're fatherless.
Wait, who's with Silas?
We all got daddy issues.
His dad.
Your
We're
dad
all
is with
fatherless.
Silas.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that belongs to him?
You do.
Me.
The ring. The ring. The ring.
Oh yeah.
Guys! Come on!
We don't know. I don't know the magic thing either.
Okay, well, we need to find someone who can cast that. Locate up.
Can I have?
Something you remember him by.
He's not dead. You talked to him like a few days ago.
Oh yeah.
Well, not talked to him. He talked to you. He said, "Chris, better not do that. Find me." You know.
Who said what?
His dad.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
a
I'll
what?
remember later.
If they're okay, that's something to note. Okay, so now
Yes,
we have
right now we know that Silas is essentially guarding his dad, Azorus, in prison.
what? What? Anyway, don't care. Doesn't matter. Only care about Silas.
I'm just
We-
giving you relative information.
Huh?
So it's about at this point that Kinhad kind of stops the group. There's a large kind of clearing in the forest here. So he looks about. Do any of you have camp supplies?
Pretty sure I do.
Yep.
Great. Start setting them up.
If
I'm
I
gonna
said that
start
really
setting them up.
fast, can I ask you about Moonshadow?
Is now the proper time to talk about Moonshadow?
It's not.
It's not.
But the fact that he's asking means that it's not.
So later. Got it. And I'm gonna like rush to be really helpful.
Yeah. Okay. So, with his limited arsenal at the moment, he helps how he can. He kind of watches, he kind of flicks his fingers, and he watches certain large tree branches start snapping off and slowly starts to build barricades between some of the larger trees. But eventually everything starts to quiet down as you guys have set up camp. A fire is kind of started at the center There's another flick of the wrist, and you watch as stumps kind of roll into spot.
Oh. Yeah, he's a magic guy.
Yes, I am a magic guy.
Funny guy too. Why don't I make us some hot tea? Do I have anything to do that? Probably not. I'm gonna boil some water.
I have some things to
And then I'm gonna... Guys, that's like so nice right now. She really wants to talk about Moonshadow. And I'm also gonna give a really hot one to Gwen. And I'm gonna say...
Hot boiled water?
It's to warm your hands up, you know, if you're cold.
It's a bit chilly.
Yeah, I have something
I can't
for
do
you. A present?
camera wish.
Yes.
For me?
Yes. Can I talk now?
Oh! I was so kidding about that. You could have said, Dad, shut up, and I would have gone, yes, ma'am. You know what I mean?
Well, now that I know, I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sitting in the corner, drinking my hot water.
What's my present?
I'm making my hot water into tea.
Yeah.
I
Can have
pull out.
it's for
Can I
you.
want some tea.
I pull out the snake brooch.
Yeah.
And I give it.
What does it look like?
It looks like a little snake with ruby eyes.
Meow. I love this. What the
It's a
hell?
little gold
into a
snake.
snake.
Are you Can I try it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Nothing happens.
Well, it's really cool.
Thank
you.
I think you have to attune to it.
Oh! Oh! Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd like
can I
this.
cast Sending?
Do you have any spell slots for it?
I think because whenever I
Thank
level
you for
up,
my
I think
tea.
I reset my spells.
I'm 90% sure you guys were pretty tapped,
I
but
think.
what level is sending? Third?
Third. But
How
I've
many spell
also
slots
got-
do you? How many third levels do you have?
I've got 3, and then I've got 3 fourth levels and 2 fifth levels.
I'll let you have one sending. How about that?
Okay. Can I send it to the? What's their position? The Prime Minister of Ocean or whatever it's called. The place that we were.
Of Mithril, you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Mithril.
Okay. So
know.
you're trying to send this to the head councilwoman, or?
Yeah. Or actually the little tiny dwarf guy. He seemed chill.
Okay. So you're
He
sending to the
seemed chill.
dwarf council member. Now I am pulling up my notes. Okay. So what are you saying to him?
Rockham Far has fallen.
No way.
Galad is dead.
Who's counting?
Praris
I got it.
and the king is behind it all.
The king, or?
Or whatever. The sovereign. The sovereign. Just warning you. Might want to be weary.
That's it.
Might want to be.
XOXO her. You didn't get to say
Big
it.
keys, little. Okay, so, all right. There is a brief pause and a. Huh? Hello. Who goes there? Must have been the wind. Unless it wasn't. Are you that plant guy? Came asking about building a bomb or something.
That's it.
Is that it?
I just imagine him still talking to himself. He just
He definitely he seemed to get it at the end that you were contacting him, and probably maybe he'll reflect on it. But that is your sending.
So we've made camp.
So you set up camp.
Some of us have tea.
Some of you have tea. Some of
Can
you
I
have hot
offer
water.
tea to the author of Moonshadow?
He has already taken some from Icarus.
My little brother loves your books. And he's kind of mad at me right now. And it would make him really happy if I told him I met you. And asked you a question he's always wanted to know.
Well, I feel that perhaps a light-hearted question before I begin what I need to do might be in order.
Right, so in the third book,
Yes.
Moonshadow in the very end, again, I didn't read the book, but Zuzu talks about it so freaking much that I know all of it. Because he won't shut up about it. Moonshadow in the third book, he escapes in the end, right?
Yes.
And it's like magic, you
Yes.
know. How did he do it?
sorcery points.
What is that?
Sorcerers can expend a bit more of their bloodline in order to squeeze out an extra spell or two, or an extra effect. It was heavily hinted in the second book
That he's a sorcerer.
that he was a sorcerer.
Moonshadow's a sorcerer.
Yes.
Zuzu's gonna lose his mind.
Yes.
Zuzu thought that it was something like totally
It's not all
different.
smoke and mirrors, it's actual skill.
Oh, so he's like, he actually is a skilled magic user.
Yes.
Moonshadow.
Yeah.
Did
He
you-
becomes one more so in the third book.
Okay, but what did you base it off of? Like, do you...
Himself.
Real
Really?
events that I was privy to. Right, now that that's out of the way. Does anybody want to explain what happened in the quickest way?
Big
I
bad
explain
lady.
what happened in the quickest way.
So,
Really didn't mean to call your aid.
I did.
What did you do?
I read about him in a book.
Oh, he explained it. You read about him in a book?
you read about me in something more personal than a book, probably a historical record that I had left behind at a library and forgot to nix my name out of.
We were given access to the locked files in the library in Mithril City. The head councilwoman Johari Jakimi gave us access. We were trying to research. We were trying to research Paris Gardvia and her past. Any historical events that she was a part of, because I'm sure you saw, unless I don't know.
Yes, I saw her.
Do you like her?
No.
She's a bit of a bitch.
Oh! Nistani said the bad word. That's
I'm
how you know
stressed
she
out.
means it.
She killed my dad.
We don't know that.
Normally, under any other circumstances, I would be not as, stuck. But after some observations, namely that I was unable to escape from the ship itself, and after testing the waters here a bit, I am unable to leave this plane of existence as well, meaning that you have trapped me not once but twice.
Why were you not able to leave the ship? If I only understand magic to a certain degree.
Because the ship was either warded by a powerful sorcerer or magic wielder, mage, or we were in some sort of layer.
The ship, I think, we understand. That was
How could
partially explained to us that there was.
it
And
would have been
Gardvia was surprised. Well, not necessarily surprised, but that we got on board was a
feat in
a
itself.
hole in the net.
But you cannot
about
leave
this plane?
here. Yeah.
Well, not that I can cast it, because I've used just about everything in my arsenal
Sorry.
while being in my pajamas.
Sorry.
What is he wearing?
It's
What
like a
about-
very nice silk robe.
What about can't you the moon shadow points? Can't you?
Moonshadow.
I
points.
used those on the way down.
You don't have
Thank
any
you
more
for that.
Moonshadow cool things?
Well,
Please.
let's just drop the shadow thing.
Oh.
The point is that we are stuck somewhere that requires a key to get out of. How many of you are familiar with the concept of plane shifting?
Ish.
Not really at all.
What is the one thing you need to plane shift?
You need objects
Magic.
from. Well, you need magic and also objects from each plane to go there.
You need something attuned to the plane.
Tuned.
Now, if you are familiar of a plane or are from that plane to a certain degree, you do not require these. However, certain planes are inaccessible by standard means and require
A key.
An attuned item, yes. A
Good.
key.
Check.
But
Checking to
what
see if
about
you're
the
still
one
following.
you came from? Why does that require a key?
because we entered with a key and we cannot get out without a key.
What
So
did
the
you,
door is
what
locked
key?
from the outside.
Yeah.
What was the
Yes.
key you
So we have
came
to go
with?
back to the ship.
Oh.
Yes,
The
we
one
do.
that's in pieces over there. So why did we walk away from that again?
Because
No,
we're
we've been
being
walking
chased.
slightly
So,
towards it to find a nice clearing where debris wouldn't kill us in the middle of the
Does-
night.
Does the ship have a key to every
dimension? Or
I
a
imagine
realm?
that's what the dial was.
What if we just call the man that makes a new key?
We can't get any help unless somebody has a key.
And
Otherwise, we're just stuck here.
So
How
it
did
sounds like we need to start
She
looking.
get here.
That's a great question.
How did she get here?
Tanith, how did she get here?
The sword.
I'm going to be quite honest with you, child. I blinked. If I had to guess, though, it had something to do with the sword.
No, it definitely was, but
I told you about how the swords are made.
can I just
They're made out of gate stone.
Can I take him on my
I
stomach?
was going to
and,
say,
like,
think
walk
about how the
around-
Githyanki
walk
have been
away and just be like, is there something you're telling me that you're not telling me?
No, no, no. The sword is made out of gate, like the divine gate stone of, Gith. So, of course, it would work as a key.
So can I use this key to get out?
Can you cast plane shift?
But
But I didn't use plane shift.
Something else was casting it. Well, I think it's also worth pointing out you brought something here versus taking it out. I don't know. Maybe we could try it.
I mean, regardless, we're going to need to rest for the night so we can all be strong enough to make it to the ship in case there's something lurking around.
yeah,
Are we
Mr.
not-
Moonshadow, do you think we should look first or sleep first?
Are we not being
Sleep.
tracked still?
You have non-detection up for a while.
Can I put effort into physically disguising the camp?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
I'll
gonna
help him.
Yeah, make a sleight hand check. With
All of
advantage.
us, or just Evan?
I think Gwen is like walking around making sure that they're not being like tracked or followed.
Yeah, make a perception check. Go for it. What you get, acres?
Oh, one of those was an at one, but I got dirty 20.
Hey, there you go. Okay.
Can I ask Tanith? Is there anything more to the sword that I don't know?
Well, quite honestly, I didn't think sword stalkers would come after you for it. Other than it being a, borderline artifact level object. Borderline. Small A. It's quite powerful. I wouldn't give it up, that's for sure.
Can I go find a little piece of the wood and try and mess with it again?
Sure. You taking it back to camp or just going out by yourself? I mean, you guys walked a good ways away from the wreckage.
It's the non-detection. What falls under that? Is it like an area? Or...
It's on you specifically,
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah,
Alright.
supposedly. It doesn't stop anything visually from seeing you.
Okay. I'll like be super sneaky and do that.
Okay, is everybody kind of here except for him?
Yeah, Herb's kind of gone off, but
Guys, who do we know in the hells who we could talk to? I know you got a lot going on. I'm trying to find Silas.
I mean, finding Silas would also help find answers.
Who do we know that's in hell?
The Bone Devil.
Silas, Chris's dad, the Bone Devil we
Azores.
made a deal with.
Araya might know things.
We should not talk to
Technically-
Araya.
I have a card. Pull it up.
Oh my god, put that away.
Who did I see in hell? Santonio?
Santonio was not known.
No, it
You
was.
saw Santonio on the River Styx.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Do you know have you met any devils, demons, fiends of any
Yes.
kind?
The Bone Devil.
Bone
There's a
devil?
Bone Devil
Wait,
in
so
there.
what you were
And
saying?
then who was the dragon you were telling stories to?
I have a literal pit in my head.
What? Okay.
Her name Junos. Junos.
I can ask him. I don't know if he'll be of much help, but he's there.
Junos
Go
was
on,
on the
Max.
third layer.
I did roll a perception check.
Yeah, what'd you get?
23.
23? Yeah, Gwen, you notice some stuff. The forest is strangely quiet.
Okay.
No birds, no crickets. But you see them. You see tree frogs and you see birds, and they're all watching you.
That's kind of
Silently.
spooky, I think.
Yeah, it's spooky.
Some of them skitter off when you notice them. But those large kind of ravens in the tree just staring you down.
Does it feel like animalistic, or does it feel like we're being watched, like by
You rolled a 23?
by people? Yeah.
Okay, make an insight check.
That's what they're not doing.
is
14.
Let's see if you roll a Constitution save.
okay. 14.
14. Feels pretty human. What do you get?
16.
Roll a D100.
Okay.
Oh, this is just like in Spider-Verse when they glitch out because they're in the wrong universe.
Yeah.
58.
58. Nat sneezes. Everybody within 15 feet heals for 7 points.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll take it. I thought you were gonna say damage.
There's
I'm like, I'll be down.
That's great.
Okay. Can I walk closer to like one of the animals? Can I see like the color of their eyes?
Yeah, they look like birds.
Like,
Animals.
but they don't all like have the
They
same.
don't like humanoid eyes.
No, I know, but like they don't have like all the same color of eye. Like
I
all
mean,
the
as
different
much as
animals.
like you see two birds who have the same eyes.
Okay, cool.
So that's
They don't really have irises, do they?
Cameras.
I mean, yeah.
Sometimes.
Birds.
Most bird eyes look the same.
Well, I'm just saying like, if you watch like an animated series, they sometimes have red eyes. Sometimes they have. Sometimes.
Will's like,
So,
well.
so do they have red eyes? Do they have black eyes? Okay, so
One's
Okay.
got a blue eye and a red eye, and
Yeah.
it's a Sharingan in.
you can't say that. Copyright.
I'm
okay.
also no.
Okay.
Mr.
I
Sharingan.
I tell everybody.
Mm.
I really feel like we're being watched, and please. I remember what happened last time I said we were being watched. I'm not crazy.
You're
Kenneth
always
looks
right
up.
about everything.
By what?
Birds. Frogs.
Birds.
Dang it!
You know what?
Always
Hey,
happens to
look, just
Gwen.
lay down. It's okay.
No, I'm not crazy.
I'll keep an
Okay.
eye out.
Can I look around and see if I can see what Gwen is talking about?
Yeah, I mean, easy enough. I mean, the large ravens in the trees up above don't seem to care that you notice them.
Well,
They are
that's another
staring.
thing.
I also want to take a second and point out the irony of Gwen saying, I remember.
No, because I remember you.
She don't remember
You were
me.
the one that told me I was crazy. I don't remember her. I remember you.
It's okay. I'll just calm down, alright?
Do
pretty
the
good.
animals look strange in nature?
They look like animals.
Okay, I know because we're on a different plane if there was a difference in what they look like.
Look,
It doesn't
not
seem like, I know
appearance.
she
Gwen
mentioned the
shared what she
eyes, but like
knows.
it doesn't seem like there's like
They look like ravens, the ones that are staying there.
I'm just gonna stare back at them like, what up?
What are the
Maybe
ravens
you just
saying?
dismember one and get a
They're
bunch
saying
of
nevermore? Or...
Can I?
leave them go.
So, Herb, you went back to the wreckage.
Mhm.
So, about a 30-minute walk. You find the wreckage, sitting there. Hold out the sword again. Make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
What'd you get?
I really want inspiration, but I really want a reroll.
Guys are pretty spent. What'd you get?
13.
13. Unfortunately, the feeling is gone. Whatever resonance the sword had must have been used with this piece of wreckage. But perhaps if you were to go to a larger chunk somewhere else, or a chunk of equal size. But you don't see any in the immediate area, I would say.
Okay, I walk back.
Okay, so as you rejoin, if I had books, I could probably figure out where we were.
What kind of books?
Books on extraplanar places.
Yeah, I don't got none of those.
That's what I thought.
Mr. Moonshadow, do you know anybody in the hills?
No one that I'd like to talk to.
Ah, okay.
That's fair.
Do you have a name, or is it Moonshadow?
Kinhead.
Okay.
My name is Kinhead Myandros.
Myandros.
As most of you seemingly know,
Sorry.
I thought Kinhead was her surname.
I thought that was like a fake name.
the one I use for Moonshadow is a fake name. However,
I'm not.
noted.
Just we can resolve this in a second. I do want to talk to my pit fiend.
Sure. What do you want to say to Piffy?
Hi. So we are wondering. crap, I had it and then I lost it. We're wondering if there's anybody in the house that could potentially know where Silas, not where Silas is, but who Silas works for.
Or even like if there's any.
Or-
Can I say anything?
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean, she's talking out loud. So
Yeah.
okay, right.
She just seems like she's crazy.
she's got
no,
the sword.
anybody who
She always
like
seems
um,
she's
if they know of anyone who wants somebody really powerful, like an archfiend of some sorts, dead, like a hit on that person,
Or if there's a
in like the lower hells, in like the 6 lower
if
hells,
there's anybody in the lower hells that wants
all that.
So you're saying
somebody
it's not
else in the
Archfiend
lower
who's
hells.
his boss, it's
Yeah.
Archfiend who wants
My insight into the hellish politics is a bit outdated at this point. Last I knew, Bell wished Zariel dead and the other way around, but... Are they even there anymore? It's been so long.
What he say, Gwen?
He said the last he was in hell, Bell wanted Zariel.
But they are on Avernus. If you're looking for the lower hells,
They're in Avernus.
perhaps
That's not how fall.
I'm sorry.
Mephistopheles
Not
or
mad at
Glacia or
Wait, what?
Mephistopheles.
Any of them could have a grudge.
I know Mr.
I did not hear you. I'm so sorry. Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles or Glacia, Asmodeus, all of them. The big 3, I should say.
Do we really want to go talking to Mephistopheles?
I know him.
I hear bad things happen when you do.
No.
He's a magical cat.
Inspiration check.
Thank you.
Nice Cats reference.
Nice,
Company
Mr.
phone.
Mephistopheles.
What's that?
Does our company phone work? Or did we? Is it still?
I assume you've used
We
it. You
used it before the fight.
Alright.
Take a long rest.
As long as it's been for us, it is not.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you, Gwen, for trying.
I'm
but
trying to
if,
think. I swear.
but you used
Bone
it.
Devil.
So I was gonna
No,
say.
I'm kidding,
Was it Salazar?
No, I appreciate you.
Wasn't it?
Thank you very much.
Salazar was the little Salazar.
I think you're right.
Oh, that was the salamander one.
Yeah, that was the salamander.
So, what was the bone devil? Hrothgar or something like that?
Hrothgar? No. It's Z. It's an X name.
Bone Devil?
It's,
I don't
it's
know.
an X name. Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
Sahathix? Is that the name? Sahathix? Things? That's the name I have written that says the large devil who greets us.
Yeah, there you go.
That was
Got
the name of the
inspiration.
devil?
Hey. Oh, I have inspiration. I need to remember.
Do you have what he told us?
I'm getting there.
Okay. Because I swear he told us that there was someone from the lower levels that put a hit on someone and wanted someone in the higher levels dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
We should probably talk to him again, because
That sounds promising. I don't think if our other options are Asmodeus or
so-
Mephistopheles, I
Yeah,
think maybe
no,
not that.
Let's talk to Hrothgar.
You can talk to Satan.
In the morning, whenever the company phone recharges, we can. I'll give him a call and see what he
that's a
knows.
good idea. Hey, that's a fun would you rather. Would you rather
no.
be stuck in an elevator with Asmodeus or Mephistopheles?
What's an elevator?
A platform that raises and lowers, and you're stuck in there forever.
my hand!
You hand fed him like a camel at a petting zoo.
Okay, but stuck in this place, Asmodeus or Mephistopheles? Which one?
I think maybe Mephistopheles.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm just
Give you
curious.
inspiration.
It's a fun
He's got a
question.
cooler name.
Thank you. Yeah,
Cooler
it's, I mean, I feel like
It has a
it's super
certain
fun.
pizzazz.
It would sound good in a song.
Mr.
would-
Mephistopheles.
Now,
Cancel.
I think the answer is
Revoke the
And
inspiration.
we
you would have to say the answer would be whichever one you end up getting stuck with. Is
Yeah.
the one that you prefer
Here's
to
my
be
question.
with.
Why
Is
am I
any of
stuck
this
on a-
productive right now?
We're just trying to lighten the mood. You have an answer?
It's called coping. My dad's dead.
My brother is hopefully dead.
Oh, well that sucks for
There
you.
seems to be a lot of emotions, and I think we should all just sleep on it. Yes.
sleep.
Fair enough. I'll
You
take the
don't
first
even
watch.
want to think about it? Would
Oh,
you rather?
take the first
So,
one.
Would
As,
you rather swim for a year
I can
or
also take the
be
first
baried
watch.
in mud for 10?
Or
Okay.
not. I don't
You'd be
you
tempted
can
to
take
get
second
away.
watch.
I guess
There's
so.
4 of them, so.
Okay.
Take first?
Yep.
Alright, Icarus, perception check.
Great, I can do that.
Somebody roll me a d4.
I can.
I can take the last 2 watches.
2.
Oh.
I'm gonna burn some inspiration.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe not to let me roll them anymore.
It's worse.
What do you get?
Not one.
Oh my god.
The crickets crawling
Ooh!
The bugs. The bugs are in your skin.
Nightmare.
Ants!
Yeah,
You have to
I don't
get them
have anything
out.
else.
You got a natural one?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So first and second watch are gone as Icarus passes out from exhaustion.
Can I
But
take
eventually,
next one?
My
Oh
turn.
shit.
let's say both Gwen and Herb kind of wake up, or come to consciousness rather.
Hey, what's up?
As both of you kind of get your mark off your long rest. But as the two of you wake up, both of you make perception checks.
Nat 20 plus 9.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
at least someone's
I'm gonna
carrying their
use
weight.
hearing or smell.
Okay.
So I'm getting
Make
advantage.
tea. You couldn't.
I boiled water.
Okay. That is a 22.
22 and a natural 20.
Yeah.
So,
Plus
Someone's pulling their weight around here.
yeah. Gwen, you smell a faint scent of
9. Cupcakes.
books. Old books. Yep. Parchment, ink, just a kind of distinct smell. Strangely, one of the last smells you smelt before you forgot about Nastani.
Oh, I don't like that.
And Herb, you see, looking about as you kind of scan the horizon, you see Icarus passed out next to the campfire. But more importantly, kind of looking into the darkness, you see a large pair of glowing eyes behind one of the trees. Kind of goldish, dull
That's
gold.
what I was afraid of.
Can I
Say
Do you
as-
smell that?
can I throw a firebolt at it?
Yeah, you throwing a fireball? Go for it. Make an attack roll.
That would be a 23.
23, yeah. So you throw the firebolt, roll damage.
Maybe it was a mirage.
Do I see it?
I'd say, yeah, you see it when Herb points it out, for sure.
Does it look familiar? Does it look like
15.
the thing?
15. So you throw the firebolt. There's kind of as it scatters along the tree, kind of catching the hand that was wrapped around. You see the figure kind of dart from the side, and a sharp, "Who are you?"
Can we talk?
Put down your weapons.
I sheath it.
Okay.
I want to walk towards it.
Okay,
Wait,
I
you just stay there. Your sword will probably scare the guy into.
I was gonna sheath it.
It's still giant and on fire.
It's not on fire, but
You just shot a fireball at it!
I'd say from the
It's a
brief
different
flash
thing.
of light the fireball gave, it looked to be almost like a massive statue
I walk up to it. I just keep
Yeah.
on walking towards it.
walking in the dark.
okay. Okay, I have a
Can I
question.
cast light?
Sure, yeah.
And just keep on walking.
As you walk closer and closer, the light begins to illuminate the figure that is kind of now coming from behind the tree. Okay. What were you doing, Gwen? You were
Is
saying
there a specific place that the scent is coming from?
something?
From what?
Yeah,
he's-
from what he's approaching right now.
Book statue.
So,
It's probably from the library.
yeah, she is a massive kind of statue-like giant. Cracked stone skin, kind of long, almost dull moonlight-colored hair. Large kind of Greek, kind of tattered dress, golden eyes, and just a cracked kind of porcelain-looking face.
That's cool.
I want to say I'm sorry for doing that.
You see that there is a massive great sword sheathed to the side as one hand goes to it.
we were very. No, I promise. We're on that ship and now we're stuck here. Okay, we're being hunted down and we've been on edge lately and big glowing eyes just very scared me and
Are you fiends?
no,
I smelled fiends.
they
That
came
wasn't
from the
us.
sky.
It was them that attacked us. And my sword is away. I just have the shield.
She can't smell anything from non-detection.
I think you can.
Who are you?
My name is Herbaceous 2. The shop
That's funny every time.
Gwen,
What is your purpose here?
we were fleeing battle, and we ended up here. We didn't mean to come here.
How did you get into Brux?
Brooks?
Brooks.
Is that where we are?
Yes.
We were on a big flying spaceship. Whatever that thing is.
It wasn't our ship, but it had plane shifting, and we shifted here by accident.
The giant kind of look over to one of the trees and whisper something, and he kind of watches one of the ravens flock down her shoulder and just see it whisper into her ear.
Oh.
Three-eyed raven.
You were talking to a fiend. Were you not?
I was, but I'm talking to a big giant stone
what
lady.
happened with her is she's got a
I-
mental. She's got something.
Basically,
in her
it's what
brain.
gives me life. But I mean,
But
no
you
harm.
have a fiend on you.
No, not on her.
Not. Yes.
You are a fiend?
No. I made a deal with a fiend.
See the kind of greatsword beginning to be unsheathed.
No. She's not here for any
I
malicious
have no
purposes.
malicious intent. I promise.
Both of you make persuasion checks. Icarus, back bent over a log.
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Do you want my inspiration?
No, I think it's. I don't know. I think it's fine. 7.
Can I give her limited telepathy of the events that just happened?
You're trying to project like into her mind.
Yeah.
Sure. She kind of pauses and stares and.
You take your power from a fiend. I will have to judge this.
Yes. But I don't use it for bad.
Yeah, well, it's
I'm just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad
guy.
If it's of any consolation, I really didn't know what I was getting into when I made the deal.
She didn't really have a choice.
It was make the deal or die, and I want to help my friends.
Didn't want it.
It's not that we want to be here. I'm sure it's an amazing place, but we've got
We
other
would come here
places.
for vacation. No, I'm kidding.
But we're just stuck here. We lost the key to get out of this place.
Do you know about the ship that fell from the stars?
Just now? Yes, that's the ship we were on.
Yes,
We don't know who-
people. There were people hunting us down, and in frantic.
There was a great evil aboard that ship.
Yes, there was, and it wasn't us.
You brought it here?
We did not purposefully bring it here, and we didn't even know it was on the ship until we got here.
Truly.
I can tell.
Okay.
I can replay the moments of what happened too.
Proceed.
It freaking. Can I do this? And
Yeah.
literally, we were in the air, and then it just crawled out, and I was like,
Oh my god.
Troubling. Who are your friends? Wake them.
Wait for
Wake them.
Okay. Wait, hi. There's.
Hi.
Hello.
the stone statue.
Towering, just.
She seems
I'm reaching for my
friendly.
dagger.
Don't.
I'm
No.
still
No.
listening.
Please don't. Nistani.
Wake up.
Put away your weapons. Put away your weapons. Put away your weapons. We mean no harm. Icarus.
You do have to slap Icarus. You attack?
No.
No.
It's up to you, Icarus.
I'll wake up and I see a big old
Yeah.
monolithic
Statue.
stone thing.
You should be
Can
used
I
to
like
these.
hold his shoulders down? Like,
Sure. Which one of you is the leader?
what are we pointing at?
I point at Kinad.
Is he awake?
Chris?
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of one eye open from his trance and just.
He's the oldest, right, Grandpa?
I would assume so.
You're really old.
He's older. He looks older than me.
He looks
we
way
all
older.
made decisions that led us here, so we are all leaders of
If I
the
remember right.
leader.
Oh, that's
What do you
poetic.
need? What do you need to know of from our leader?
The statue lady kind of
I need to know what your purpose here is on Brux. Why you
Brux?
brought...
Is that where we are?
The Bronx.
We are...
The Bronx!
Yeah, what you doing over here? Forget
I'm
about
walking
it.
in.
Yeah.
So the ship we were on had plane shifting abilities, and we were trying to run from the Geek Yankee. They on their ancient red dragon.
Why did you come
We're
to
in the Bronx.
Brux?
We're running from the Yankees. It's all kind of.
Ain't no shit about that. Hey!
I walk in it.
So we didn't know how to operate the ship, and we're just trying to shift away so as to
Our
not.
purpose right now is to leave.
We're
and
trying
get
to
home.
leave. We are. We do not want to stay in this plane longer than we have to.
And
but
you did not come for the library?
the library.
Library.
I love to read.
If I knew there was, I might have, but no.
He's
We're
an
here by
author.
accident.
He writes books.
Wait, library. What library?
The Library of All Knowledge.
What?
Wait, okay, is this like a sacred thing, or can I go in there?
Are you evil?
No.
No, what?
Reading my
Which-
mind.
I've
Then,
never done
as
a
long as you
single-
pay the admission fee, you may enter.
What's
How
the
much is
fee?
it?
The fee is, well,
Knowledge?
Denier prefers payment in form of literature or art.
Would
Oh,
this,
I've got tons
would
of
this
it.
work?
I take.
wait.
Her
Do I still have the?
Do you guys have books?
Wait,
Any books?
wait,
Didn't you give us
the vault,
raunchy?
the vault.
I've got. I took.
We do have the raunchy books.
And I took tons of art from that one place.
Wait,
can
the
look
vault.
at
The vault. We have stuff
Yeah.
in the vault. You're
Yeah.
right.
What are you handing her?
I'm gonna hand her the.
Hey, no, that romance one you gave me.
I
I gave it
give
to
her
you.
the art.
Oh, I have it.
You hand it to her?
I'd be like, you were reading it to Zuzu. I read it all.
She takes it, opens it. If a rock could blush. Closes it immediately. Oh.
That's not considered a bit of charity.
I will ask Denier.
Might I ask?
It's a kind of art, for sure.
Might I ask what your name is, or what we may call you?
Eloria.
Aloria.
I reach into her bag and
Yeah.
pull
And I
out.
would say at this point, those of you who have proficiency in religion can make a religion check.
Oh, I don't
I don't.
I have advan. Oh no, never mind.
Or anything to do with fiends or
Great,
celestials.
fantastic.
There you go.
I'm rolling.
I think I've got something.
I have advantage on this.
Is it-
23.
Okay.
I can kill celestials, I think.
You said Aloria?
Eloria, yeah.
15.
Eloria. 15? Okay. You got a 23 though? Let's say Nat, you have never seen this, but Zuzu has shown you pictures. You would recognize this as a planetar.
Planetar.
Yes, this is an upper order angel.
Oh.
Wait, what'd you say about Zuzu? Sorry.
Zuzu showed you a picture of this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lady, my name is Natsuki. It is my sole purpose in life to keep the hells in order. Make sure what's down there stays there. I feel like you could die with that, you know.
Like an earthly angel.
Can I reach out my hand for her shake? What does she feel like?
Cold.
Stone cold.
If you are considering the idea of allowing my friends access to the library,
I'm big
if
my
it
feet.
will give you any kind of
Evil is not allowed in the library, so you are still on trial.
okay.
So
I was
she's
trying to
not
say I
evil.
could stay.
She's not evil.
I could stay.
But the fiend that you carry with you
The
is a
fiend.
fiend, and it must be vanquished.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that for sure.
Are you lying?
Exorcism?
Of course I'm lying.
She doesn't believe you.
Okay.
What? When? Vanquish. When?
It seems to be under control at the moment, is it not?
Yes.
Then I will deal with it as soon as I deal with the other evil.
What's the other one?
Can I
Rolls
help
on
you?
the
Can we help you with that?
Yeah.
Would that be?
I suppose you could.
And would it do good to, for Gwen's trial if she helped to vanquish that evil?
I'm good at fighting.
I suppose a proof of good deed could be an order.
While you guys do that, I'll be in the library.
I will do it.
You're coming with us.
Mr. Meandros, I understand that you wouldn't want to spend that much more time here, but I believe this library would be a tremendous opportunity that you would not like to miss out on.
Me and him will take the library.
No, you're coming with us.
We're
I'm
all
gonna go to
doing
library.
we're all doing the pit fiend, and then we're all doing the library.
And library called of all knowledge or something is.
We all like
But
reading.
we have.
I think we all like to sing.
We need to do. We need to help first.
The library does interest me, though I am surprised to be in the Beastlands.
The Beastlands.
Yes, Brock's second lair.
So you do know where we are.
I do now.
Because you said where we are.
Oh, okay.
She did spell it out.
I put that together. Thank you.
We were too busy joking about the Bronx.
Yes.
Okay, so it sounds like we take care of the fiend for you, Mrs. Eluria, and then maybe library, and then you know what? We get out of here, and you never have to see
The
us again.
paintings that we took from the vaults. I'm gonna hand them over to Eluria.
She looks out.
As
With
she
these,
hands
is
them
this
over,
payment?
Well, these are definitely more safe for
Work.
display.
Hey,
Safe for
don't
work.
knock it till you tried it, okay? That book's really good.
This is
I've
the
seen
art.
enough of it.
This is art history. History of Arkansas.
No. It is
Art.
Wrong
Then we get
state.
to Arkansas
It is
from the Bronx.
Yeah.
the lost city of Leymani.
Okay. But it looks to be art as it is.
And it can be safely displayed.
Yes. Yes, it can. So, how many are you giving her?
How many do we
All
have?
of them.
All of them?
I think so. Arkansas is dead.
It's not.
Is it like a
We didn't blow
dead.
the city's not blown up.
Yes,
got rid
it's
of that.
a art or work of knowledge, writing
I don't think we had
per
this
person.
knowledge.
Did
You have
mine
to
not
contribute to
count?
it. Counts.
Okay.
Should there not already be a copy at the library?
I highly doubt that.
Which the
I do
paintings?
too.
Which ones? How many did we have? I can't remember which ones were which.
I think we had 4.
Was it 4?
Yeah, you tell me. Tell me which ones you got.
Do I still have any books left
Hang on.
over from
Editor, real quick, play me the clip where we got the art.
from
Hey,
Time
you
Magic?
don't write down these numbers, so I can't edit them.
Editor.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did all
Yeah,
the fruits.
he's given himself an out.
Do I have any of the books left over from the Time Magic?
Do you? Gotta write it down.
Mr. Moonshadow, you got books?
If you don't have literature on you, you can write something of value
I'm not very
produce
good
it for
at that.
Denier.
I was gonna say,
Give her the note I gave.
Wait,
Denier or one of his proxies can judge it,
Or-
or one of the
I
fellow
can't remember if we wanted to
Planetars.
keep the paintings for something to do with
I
it.
think we did.
We wanted
I'll
to
turn
give it to your
over.
dad, but he's.
I have my sketchbook, which primarily has sketches of Urena and also many, many rough drafts of a logo for the Forerunners.
Okay. She takes it. Looks through. I'll have to run this by Othak, but
Granted, it's not a lot of knowledge, but it is at least original.
I can make an entire magic amplification thing from my brain.
well, could you put it on paper?
Yeah.
Well, do that.
Could
That
I
might be dangerous.
actually
I can do this.
trying to? Because I feel like we did need the paintings for something. I can't remember what it was. Unless we were just like, hey, what's up with this, guys? That's
We're gonna give it to.
Oh,
Yeah,
wasn't
I
it of your
think-
grandma or something?
Yeah, there,
Yeah, I'm keeping that one. No, that wasn't on my grandma. It was. Or was it?
yeah, there was one of your grandma, and then there was one of.
I don't think it was my
Leymani.
grandma. I thought it was the princess. It was.
The other princess.
So how do I get to the library?
Oh, the library is but a day's walk into the savannah.
But first we gotta
Can
take
I-
care of the fiend problem.
Yes, we do.
Yes, Ikara.
I could add to that book I gave you a little bit if you wanted it to be more substantial.
Always.
What's I'm sorry, the overseer of the library.
Didn't you?
It is
Denier.
Denier's library, but typically one of his proxies run it.
What's the value of myth in the library?
Myth and legend are welcome as long as they are written down.
Okay.
Oh wait,
I'll
instead
take
of,
my sketchbook back.
Sure.
I'm gonna.
instead of the paintings, I want to write down the mythology of and actual history now of the dang.
Sure.
Do you guys know anything about the Epic of Geen? You ever heard of that?
Itilva.
I do not personally read too much from the library.
Oh. Well, you know what? Have that book that I gave you is like a temporary thing, and then if I get there and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll write that, and then I can have that back, because I kind of like that book.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you want to hold on to it?
Okay, for now.
Yeah.
And I'll put it back. It's
Uh-huh.
like dog-eared.
Yeah.
What's it?
For you, boys.
So through the rest of
Actually,
this
we need to take
episode,
some notes on it.
I'm gonna
before I
write down
give it
from
out.
memory a lot of the Silithian folklore.
Okay. Yeah. sounds good.
Primarily a lot with Balkan Graal,
Okay.
and then also legends of Marvis Darren and the Tuktu.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Gwen is not. I just want this to be known. Gwen does not think she's gonna get into the library, which is fine. But I think just because this is dire times, she's going to write out like a short story
Oh.
that is like based around her and her brothers,
Oh,
like
okay.
being bards and making, life
Yeah.
hard for everybody in the town.
Okay. Yeah, sounds great.
But like, just I think she would hear about this all knowledge and
Yeah.
want to put their story out
That's
into
sweet.
the world.
So start writing that down.
Yeah, she's just writing it down, and if anybody wants to use it, they can take it. But I don't know if it'll even be considered literature.
I think that's sweet.
I want to write down the what's it called? The schematic.
Okay.
So are we all having like workshop time?
I mean,
right now?
at this point, she's walked in. You guys fidget around, and then everybody's now in the corner, kind of with their crayons.
So we're gonna take like 10 minutes to do this.
Creative writing time.
Yeah.
Um,
She kind of just kneels by the fire.
I'm
It's
gonna like
just-
bullet point the Epic of Geen
Sure.
that I explained one time.
I'm writing down the legend of the Itilva and how they are actually real.
Hey, Mr. Moonshadow, this is a great opportunity for you to write the 5th book. Just start it.
Just the stone turning.
Better time than ever. You want to get into a library with a ton of stuff? You should start that book. My brother would be really
Can I
happy.
try and crawl on the girl's back?
What?
Is
You
it
mean Aloria?
Aloria?
You're trying to crawl up her back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you start walking behind, and there's kind of a brief second before turns around, giant hand, swats you away.
I'm just like one of the crows, though.
No, you are not.
Should we get a long rest?
You guys can mark off a long rest.
Oh, let's do it.
But the time of day has not changed, so it's a bit disorienting.
Okay. I hand my page to her. Really cool. Neat.
I'll run it by one of the librarians.
Aloria, have you noticed where the pit fiend and the dragon have gone? It's still over there.
I can tell they're over there.
So let's get over there.
Okay.
So, yeah. We'll,
All right, people, we done workshopping. You guys read everything? Drew a
Did
bit?
I finish my
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. I'd say, Herb, as you try to sneak around to the other side of her, trying to climb up her back, I would say make a perception check.
which, by the way, I don't have a thing for it. It's just literally.
I have
25.
wearing Silas's. What boots are Silas's, Will? I'm sorry.
They're the boots of speed. I would say, and you can point this out to everybody else, so I won't whisper it unless you really want me to whisper it.
I want to whisper.
Okay.
They don't point it out, just I just want to whisper.
Yeah. First one of the season. First one of the season. Oh.
This is a great opportunity for you to take to make sure that you're still subscribed and have the notifications on. And if you haven't done it already, once again, tell us what's the little menu. We've got more gadgets on that little man.
Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Number 3 over there.
I can't point. It doesn't make sense for
Oh,
me.
I thought you were pointing to us, and I was like, wouldn't
Yeah.
that whisper me if you're pointing?
Number 1
This
behind
is
Will.
This hand
Oh, there
is
you
number 3.
That's it. Yeah.
This hand is number 2.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
That's like what the minions did after Herb.
Jack.
So, Herb, you find out that as you do that. But the rest of you
You set off.
kind of ushers you forward as you begin to walk, yeah?
Can I ask her a question while we walk?
Sure.
So, like, I get that you're a giant stone statue,
I'm a Planetar.
but like, how are you made? If that's not too deep of a question to ask.
Make a persuasion check. Final answer?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Is it a failed roll?
Yeah, it's a failed roll.
Okay, then I'll use temporal shift.
Okay, sounds good.
Temporal
Or
what?
not.
Two. I was like,
Something
temporal.
Herb.
Temporal.
Oh my god.
Chronal shift.
And the small baby guy.
21.
21.
Is he cramping over there? Is he okay? Do you need a minute?
Like a toddler just squats.
Temporal shift.
Chronal shift.
Chronal shift. It's only in your mind.
Yeah.
You
No,
didn't actually do it.
Yeah.
You just
In
dreamed
another
it.
timeline, he did.
Okay, it is chronal shift.
Chronal shift. It's chronal shift. 21, yeah.
The bed, you didn't
So-
actually see the bed.
As you ask her this,
Oh my god.
well, planetars can be made in several different ways. I was once a priestess, and my goddess deemed me worthy of ascension. And when
So you were a human before, or like a normal being?
at one point, yes.
What goddess, if you don't mind me asking?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Does she have any sigils on her?
She's not. The only markings are the cracked
I
skin.
rolled pretty well.
What'd you get?
21.
Saloon.
Do I know that name?
Saloon?
Do you?
Can I roll?
Sure, make a religion check.
Gwen has no idea what I do. Is it
Moon
a...
witch.
Is it a fae, fiend, or undead? I'm guessing not.
Nope.
Okay, so normal.
Goddess, I would guess.
Just less.
12.
12? I'd say you've heard of Saloon.
Oh.
Yeah. Most people have heard of Saloon. As long
I
as
feel
you...
like I have.
You have, yeah. Everybody actually probably has, as you've met a cleric of Saloon. One of the Wild Wonder
Oh,
kids was a
yeah.
cleric of Saloon.
Do I get the sense that if I told her I worshipped Orochi, that'd be bad? Or would she
Most
not
people
care?
that you tell you worship Orochi
I don't
are
know.
like,
It's
what?
normally pretty bad.
I'm gonna tell her anyway. I'm a religious person myself.
Are you?
My coven, we work for the Holy Mother, Orochi. That's it.
Beats me.
I can fill your library with so much stuff.
Well,
I mean, my brother probably...
I'm not a library. I don't know everything in the library.
Oh. She just works here. I just work here. I say that all the time.
Don't make her customer service
continue
job
on
harder.
How you guys are made again?
So, when we pass on, if we were of high enough rank in our God's eyes, they can choose to ascend us. Or, should we wish so, we could become one of the devas that preside within their realm. Devas are moreover focused on small miracles. You're a cleric, I can see. So, you certainly have devas that are near you whenever you perform your miracles. Gods can't be bothered to answer every little call,
That's never happened to me.
but it's likely that there are devas nearby to
It must not like
feed you power.
So you are a step above a deva?
Arguably, yes.
How long have you been doing this gig?
It feels like I've been here for years, but in your time scale, that's hard to say.
Does time pass differently here than it does on the
Time passes differently in every plane.
Oh, but like this one's like...
in comparison to the prime plane?
I believe it's slower here.
At least it's not faster.
I looked at Kinhead. Do you know the time difference between?
The time difference between realms can vary in two ways, either based on how long you stay there, as in the time spent, or when you leave, and say the Feywild would cause time dilation that way.
And then there is a plane where time does not move.
Yes, Limbo.
Limbo. I feel I wouldn't like that one.
Probably. I didn't like it when we visited it.
You ever got stuck there?
Thankfully, no.
No, stuck.
So you weren't sculpted?
No, I am as I am. I'm not made of stone.
It's just the appearance
It's
you
an
have.
appearance, yes.
Can you take on other ones?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Like what?
Well, most devas can appear as human, and they do.
But you're not the Deva.
No, I'm a Planetar.
So that's your form.
Yes,
Your only form.
my true form.
Oh.
I have no need to hide it here in the upper planes.
Oh. Do you like eat or drink? Do you need to?
No.
You don't need to sleep.
No.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
Has anything like crazy happened to you recently?
Crazy.
Other than running into you, this has been the most exciting days.
You say there's a library, right? People come here to visit it?
I'd say you guys are kind of walking across the savannah at this point. She kind of points off in the horizon, and you can see in the far distance there's a massive temple, just kind of almost slanted and crumbling in the distance.
What did she say that her title is? It's a.
I'm a Planetar.
Do people come here like pilgrimages? They come here to visit?
No, there's rarely any visitors.
When was the last time somebody visited?
Define what you mean. Do you mean people who've any people who come by to visit, or just like people who wander in?
Either?
People with the purpose of the library.
The purpose of the library, we have somebody there right now. We have I don't remember how many people are there, but they come and go. Those who have been and retain access.
Have you ever
my
had
brother would
someone
love this.
made under the name Prayers
I don't know anybody by the name of Prayers.
or Karani?
That name sounds familiar, but I can't put a face to
Do
it.
you keep a log of everybody who's?
Denier does.
Would we?
Interesting.
May I see it?
Who are you talking
would
as?
have to. You would have to speak to either one of his proxies or one of the other knowledge domain proxies that are there.
So to remind you, what kind of thing do you want us to do about this fiend in
Kill
order
it.
to get into the library?
Take care of it.
How?
For her to prove that she's not going to let that fiend control her.
Oh, you didn't mean the fiend on the ship, you meant the fiend in the sword.
Which
by
we're
taking
gonna
care
do
of the
feed
evil
on
at the ship.
Fiend
Right.
versus.
How close are we to the ship now?
I mean, you guys are getting there. I would
Can we
say
hear like fighting or
there's a lot of smoke coming from that direction.
Hmm.
I'd say the one thing that catches you off guard, Gwen, is in the kind of savanna brush here, you spot maybe 5 or 6 lionesses
Oh.
stalking you.
Like, does it seem like it's? Does it seem like it's like her, like Aloria's?
You just see the lionesses are watching you as they're just kind of going through.
Ask them.
Aloria, are those yours?
They're bookkeepers.
Okay,
Oh, that's cool.
that's. I just wanted to make sure.
They're librarians.
Would I be able to sense if I could, if the ancient red dragon or any of the dragons are still there?
Do you have a sense for this, or
One of my favorite enemies is dragons.
how are you sensing this?
I
Just like
Gut
looking-
feeling.
Yeah. Do you have a gut feeling? Is that what you're asking?
Do I have a gut feeling?
Bob?
using like survival or nature checks to like see if I can. I don't know.
Sure. Make a perception check.
I just want to see if we're fighting a pit fiend and a dragon or just.
I don't know. Get there. Find out. You guys are talking right now.
23.
23. You can definitely smell the sulfur.
Okay.
Keep
I
walking with the planetar.
So, say there were 5 like elder dragons or red dragons, something like that. Do you guys have like enough defense to fight against those?
Dragons.
Yeah.
She kind of thinks. Should we run into trouble? She kind of reaches into her bag and pulls out a large kind of war horn.
Oh, we're so fine. They're cooked.
But if you want to prove yourself,
We are to do this without your help.
I'll help. But I don't need to call in the entire army.
No, we got it, Gwen, right? Not. Yes.
We were just
I
able to
was-
mostly take care of. Not mostly. We were able to fight before we could do it.
If we perish, we perish.
So you guys are like angels almost, right?
Yes.
Are you able to fly?
Well, of course angels can fly.
I wish I could fly.
What are you looking for?
Wait, how do the angels here fly then?
with wings.
You don't have any wings,
No, I do not.
so you can you
Wait,
fly?
is this a sensitive topic?
No, I cannot.
Okay, I'll stop asking about it now. Can we roll insight? Is this like?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I want to roll too.
Sure.
I don't want to hurt her
15.
feelings, but
15. Sure.
Where is it?
Like I
My
wrote it down.
insight. 21.
Okay. I'd say both of you kind of can detect that she's in an awkward spot. While she is answering everything truthfully, there's parts she's leaving out very intentionally. Just little holes that don't seem as important as they might appear.
I can tell it's a sensitive topic and I won't ask any more questions.
Just looks down. Thank you.
So I'm sorry for bringing it up.
I appreciate that.
Is there anything else you want us to answer for you? We're in your home.
I suppose that's true. Well, you're not here to do any evil.
No.
Certainly not. Never done anything wrong in my life.
Do not
That
say
was a
that. It
lie.
makes you not correct.
I thought it was true.
If I say it enough times,
And
it's true.
it's. I was joking to make you laugh. Haha.
Is it?
That also was a
I mean,
lie.
is there anything that you would
It
like
was.
to know of us?
Well, is there something you're not telling me?
No.
Don't we
Her
all have
dad was
secrets?
murdered.
Well, there's.
Oh,
I said we
wow.
don't have to
Okay,
talk
what
about
happened
that.
to
Mr. Sensitive?
I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
don't want to hurt her feelings. He said hurt her feelings, not mine.
I know.
But where did that go?
I had a scary dream that because I stuck my head in a vat of ichor, that my friends and my family were all going to be torn apart and murdered. So I'm trying to prevent that. You know, happens.
Would you like me to say a prayer for your father?
Yes, please. I do pray to the stars. I don't know if that matters any.
She kind of debates it.
Sacrilegious.
Then I will say a silent prayer.
Dang. What does that mean?
It means that I do not pray to the stars.
Then I shall say a silent prayer to mine.
I can pray to the Holy Mother for you if he's already there.
No.
I don't want to know if he's already there. I just hope he's alive.
God, it is very much.
So,
It's called delusional.
any other questions or conversations you want to have?
So about the 5th book of Moonshine.
Yeah, wait, back to that. Did you have any ideas?
Kinhat, who is 30 feet behind the group, thank God for silence, just
I
walks
was-
past. What?
I was joking.
I wasn't joking.
Nastani didn't
I
say
know.
anything out loud.
You don't have to talk about it, but I'm just saying, I mean, maybe to pass the time, like, did you, well, you want to brainstorm?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Does this matter?
I actually have a
I haven't written a Moonshadow book in years.
Well, does everything have to matter, or can it just be fun?
Is this fun for you?
Kinhead, you need
It's
to
for
find
my
some
brother.
joy in your life.
Yeah,
I
where's your
have joy in my life. Unfortunately, I was pulled away with it while wearing my bathrobe.
Well,
Do you have
let's
any
think
awesome
about
Yeah,
it.
actually, oh yeah, wait. By the way, about what
Would you like some
what
different...
size is Kinhad?
Like, how tall is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Taller
like
than
6
you.
feet tall. He's tall
Okay.
enough.
Because I still have the ancient Cilician leather armor that we picked up in the one crypt. Would that fit him at all?
Are you offering it to him? I appreciate the thought.
He's a
I
sorcerer.
actually
put
can't
mage
use
armor
magic.
on long ago.
I do have a question.
I have several spells ready.
The reason that we know of you and of your name is because we read in history books. What do you know of Garcia? Obviously,
I know
you
that she
recognize
was part of the Platinum Hand back in the War of Ascension, that she technically didn't fight. So, some saw her as a deserter to that cause, others saw her as a traitor, etc., etc., etc. It's muddled,
She sucks.
yes.
What do you know about the Carrefour, though?
What does he know about the Carrefour?
They're kind of in your domain.
I recognize the name faintly, but I'm not sure much on the topic.
Would any of this help? And I show all of the books that we have.
If I had the time to read them while we were walking, yes, maybe.
You'll have the time to read a lot in a minute. One more thing. Why did you stop writing Moonshine? Oh my god. My brother was really sad.
Because I wanted to spend time with my family. And writing Moonshadow, I produced it in the Prime Realm and had family elsewhere, and I'd like to get back to that.
Okay, well,
Fair.
you can get back to our
It
family
might
after
be a
this.
better question to ask. Why did he start writing?
Why did you
Moonshadow?
start writing Moonshadow?
We know it's about you.
We know it's about you.
Very cool sorcerer. Very talented.
You look like Grandpa Moonshadow, if I had to say.
Well, the books were
It looked like if Moonshadow
written
had a
in my
butler
younger
that assisted him in
years.
everything.
Oh, are you ashamed of them? Like, is that you're like embarrassed so you don't want to talk about it because you think they're bad?
He
They're
wrote
really
under
good.
a pen name. Continue. Please.
I don't very much like this conversation.
No, come back.
Wait.
We love your books. Or I never read them, but I love when my brother told me everything that was in them.
The plot seems to be there.
Fascinating.
See, I relate to Moonshadow in the fact that my parents died in front of me.
One of them.
When I have another.
Are you going to write anything else?
The sooner we get the dial, the sooner I do not have to listen to any of this.
I relate to Moonshadow in that I hate having to put up with a psycho with stupid jokes who's always causing trouble and threatening to destroy things.
Yeah, who is that?
It's her.
That's her. That's so true.
Ouch.
And
Well, if you don't want to write Moonshadow, what else are you gonna do?
Live quietly in retirement.
That's boring.
that's what he was doing beforehand, and I accidentally
You
snapped.
haven't reached my age.
How old are you? Jinx, you.
Wow,
are.
you never asked a man his age.
Especially an elf.
Can I guess? Can I? What do I roll for this, Will?
Make an insight check.
He's hard to read. 12.
Well, he's got kind of gray streaks down the side. You know that most elves don't live long enough to get many wrinkles. But he's got a couple.
400.
What do I look like, a child?
700?
Do you know how elves age?
No.
You're warmer. Let's leave it at that.
700. That's so.
1,000.
Keep walking.
This is not
A
an
million.
auction.
I'm not answering this.
Are we there yet?
Would you like to be there yet?
I don't know.
So, I will say at this point, after bugging Kinhead for the next 30 minutes.
You've
Oh
never-
wait, I have one more question.
Okay.
I pointed like my scarf or like Chris's ring. Could you know? You could, or do you know anyone who could use a spell, locate object with this or that ring?
Locate objects wouldn't. I don't know that, I think.
If I cast Locate Object, it will locate those objects you have, yes.
I'm not the magic user, guys. I don't know how this works. I'm
Locate
trying to be
person.
helpful.
You're trying to say locate person or scry. Do you
That
know how to
one.
scry?
Yes.
Yes, I know how to scry.
Can you locate person?
If I know them.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Wait, but the point that you were saying about having an item that belongs
An
to the person,
item.
how do you track the person if you have the item? Does that help you?
There are multiple means. You could scry if you had the item, sure, I suppose.
Ring.
Scarf, ring.
But are you casting scry on the item to scry on the person that has
I need
the
a bucket
item?
of water as well.
Oh, got it. Hey, Eloria.
Do you guys have
2
buckets on
seconds.
you?
No, Eloria, like 2 seconds. This is important.
We're in the savannah.
McKinnon, if we are going to go fight a dragon right now, I'm not scrying.
Will you do it for us later? Please. This is someone really important to me.
And me.
Make
And
a
also
persuasion
Chris.
check.
Yeah, so this is really important.
Yeah, can Chris
I'm
weigh in
gonna
on
say
this?
I think it's kind of important for him to stay where he is.
21.
Don't.
Please, haven't.
Talk to me after we get the dial successfully,
Yes, sir.
and we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yes! It's a bad high five.
That's good. Don't peek the mic.
So, after that, you arrive at the edge of the ravine. Looking down, you can see that there is scatterings of ship debris everywhere, especially as you approach the edge here. Looking further in, you hear the sound of fire erupting, of a massive object hitting the ground. And looking down, those of you with superior dark vision can see into the deep chasm.
and see that, and I'd say the others of you can see whenever fire is present, dragons clashing with a pit fiend.
So we just let
Dragons?
them fight this out.
Plural, yeah.
Yeah, let's just like let
How
them
many?
figure this out.
There appears to be one massive dragon,
Alright, find a bunch of boulders.
and then there appears to be
Push them
3
on
other
top.
ones that are fighting the pit fiend.
I looked at Aloria. So when you said the evil here, which one did you mean?
She hones it for a second. You look at all of it.
You want us to jump in there and fight all of them?
Purge it. It cannot be in this land. It is all evil.
Well, how about we just let the dragons kill the pit fiend and the dragons leave?
Oh,
guys.
pit fiend kill dragons.
Or we let them kill one thing and then we jump in and kill the thing. that
How are
way.
you so sure that they won't come for the library?
Or-
They don't want anything to do with the library. Maybe the pit fiend, but not the other 3.
Wait, hear me out, guys. They're already fighting, right?
Don't get mad at me, but the other 3 are here for me.
So we give in. to
Declare
this-
yourself now. Are you innocent?
I am innocent. I have this sword.
Are you good?
though. Yes. I've got this sword though.
The eyes focus.
A man who wanted to commit mass violence.
If you are innocent and good, then it is duty to keep you safe.
So what does that mean?
She's still on trial.
But what does that mean for him?
It's just a normal sword. It's made out of like.
It means that he's not lying. He is a good creature. So,
It may
smiting him would not be just.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's true. It may be necessary to amend what you said about not needing backup and help to deal with this.
I'll be so honest, we're gonna die if we jump in there.
We're very far out of our
We're
depth.
just 4 little people and an old grizzled rider guy.
If we were to
5 people, sorry.
there's more than
6. Got about Chris.
I'm here too. I'm almost done with Moonshadow 8.
It's so
My
easy.
fanfic.
Are you writing
There's
it or
only
reading
2
it?
fanfiction
I'm his
authors.
apprentice.
It's easy.
My self-insert.
Moocha, what's
I'm Crater Boy.
Oh, that's cute. His name Sparrow.
Sparrow? Blue Jay,
Yeah.
maybe. Anyway,
Here's a blue.
we're locked in.
Well, I suppose we could wait if they're fighting each other.
That would be so great.
We can assess how they fight. That way we know best how to defeat evil.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Duh.
Did you not listen to the
Did you
theory
say
of
da
strategy?
or duh?
Duh.
As long as they don't try to escape elsewhere in this realm,
If they try to escape, then that's when we strike.
they can leave, and that would solve my job.
What if we got them to
What if they
leave?
just left?
How did they even get here though? Don't you have to have a key?
It's the Githyanki or plane travelers. Or realm travelers.
So, let me get this straight. How many dragons are down there right now?
4,
Ooh.
but you know, some of you might have counted
There were
7.
So there's only 4.
Everybody make perception checks.
I'm
Oh, God.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's right behind me.
Yes!
14.
14?
28.
28?
21.
21.
Do you remember the last time I made a perception check?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gwen?
Natural 20 plus 6.
Nice. So, Gwen, Nistani, you look down, had the idea, and look about. Circling above, there are 3 dragons. Everybody can make a stealth check.
Can
You
I
do not have disadvantage because Nistani and Gwen pointed them out.
can I cast
Soon
Pass Without a Trace?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, what is that? Plus 10?
Yes.
Thank
Oh,
God.
yeah, advantage or-
Yeah.
That spell is so goated.
You're welcome.
Why?
Oh, I thought I gave us advantage. Never
Nope.
mind. 19.
19, you get plus 10 from Best Trace.
Oh,
22.
that's what it is.
30.
22.
30.
Nistani?
I'm mathing.
I got
Hold on.
15
19.
19,
31.
plus 5
31.
plus 10.
37.
Okay. So, I would say, looking about and above, you all kind of duck for cover. You cast the spell quite quickly. Yeah, Kinhad immediately throws up a seeming spell.
Thank God.
And
This guy can't catch a break.
as you look up, the dragons circle overhead before landing down in the ravine with the
Is
rest.
Gloria hiding, or is
She is seeming. And
Okay.
I would say she's not one to hide, but she kind of looks above and takes clue.
Oh, she's so cute. I
Um,
love her.
Yeah, that's 23, I think.
Gloria.
Well, I just didn't know she was acting as if she belonged there.
25. She does belong.
No, I know. That's what I mean. Like
You guys
she,
look like rocks though now.
Gloria, I would love to fix this problem for you, but now there's 7 dragons down there.
Mm-hmm.
And is there? I mean, I'd love to help, but I really don't know that we can do this on our own now.
Well, do you want to prove yourselves?
Yeah, against 7 dragons?
I talked to Xana.
Hmm?
Is there a way to like? What would be the best way to like try and get those dragons called away?
Don't look at me.
Xana looks up. Well, are you just trying to separate the dragons from the riders? Or what do you mean?
We just want them all gone. We want the Gith out of our.
Banishment. If you have a banishment spell, that would work pretty easily.
And it has to be done on all 7 dragons.
Yes.
I do have that, but I don't think I can do that.
Can you twin a spell?
Xana kind of. Oh, you could.
What?
How strong do you think you are?
So strong.
Strong and mentally.
You could challenge their Kithrak one-on-one.
just
You have a sword. You have right to claim challenge.
Then they would that get them to stop chasing us?
Well, if he would kill the Kithrak, yes.
Kithrak, the
The lead, the captain. Captain.
Wait, okay, what happens if I win now? What happens if I win? Do I become a Githrak?
Well, essentially, you've proven your right to hold the sword. So, kill him regardless, you'll prove that. And, I suppose they'd have to either respect you, and if they didn't, they might turn on each other, and if they were all in agreement, which I can't see happening, they would fight each other. Some might turn tail and run. I don't know.
Do you think in previous battles, do you think I can kill one? You can say no.
Do you have to kill it? Can you just like?
You have to beat him in combat, yes.
Does banishing him count? Or
I think that would be what they consider an underhanded move, but you didn't kill him, but you would get rid of him.
Does it have to be Herb?
Well, Herb has the sword.
I think this is sounding like.
They are also down in a ravine. If we found a big rock,
That's what I was saying that
A meteor.
earlier. We just gather some boulders, push them down.
A big rock.
Deep.
I step over the ravine.
oh, is he stepping over it?
Santa, is this a good idea?
Do you want them to finish the pit fiend thing down there first?
Oh,
Yeah.
I pull him back by the scruff of his neck.
One rock grabs another rock. Sure. All right. So you guys just watching, waiting
I
to
would
see
like
what
them to
happens
kill
with
a
the pit fiend?
pit fiend first.
This is
Okay.
this is us if we were bugs.
Am I supposed to gain health?
My eyes are glued to the dragons.
Do you
above
gain
us.
health?
No, the dragons aren't above us anymore. They're in the
Yeah.
ravine.
Did you not gain health? I don't think we rolled health, did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did-
Look what it is and just roll it live for us.
The dragons flew down into the ravine?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all down there now. So, just want to clarify, you guys are watching them fight the pit fiend.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
you would just
Got it.
add the d6.
1d6.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
The Kithrak is actually.
It's a 3.
3. On a what?
6.
Oh yeah. You're good. Add 3.
So you add 3
Is this the
to the max.
Kithrak?
That is not the Kith right now. That guy should not be on the board.
My mistake.
So I would say as you look down in the ravine, you watch as one of the dragons, you see the Kithrak kind of on the large ancient dragon now, kind of just crawling alongside the ravine walls, just kind of perched on the side. You watch as he issues an order to one of them. One of the Gith kind of looks up, pulls out his swords, and the dragon leaps down into the pit with the pit fiend. You see that the pit fiend's roughed up. One of its wings is almost completely torn off. Probably why their dragons are kind of cleaning the walls. But you watch as The Gith leaps from the top of the dragon, landing onto the back of the Pit Fiend, stabs in the swords. The dragon
Gwen's special move.
goes in to grab, and you watch as the Pit Fiend just grabs the dragon by the neck and slams it on the ground before grabbing the Gith, and then just one swift move. You watch as the body of the Gith leaves the head
Oh.
as it
So
scatters.
yeah, we should let them handle that.
And you watch as the Pit Fiend starts to tear into the dragon as it starts fighting back. You hear the Githrak. I don't. Do any of you speak Gith?
No.
I got the.
Chris might.
Do I have the thing?
The headband? Yeah, you have the headband. Yeah, you hear him yell. Call that Gith who was just smattered across the wall many foul names, and insulting him in his
This is
lineage.
just how it happened last time we were killed the other dude too.
Yeah.
He was just mad at the
Okay. They're gonna send 2 dragons in now.
Maybe they'll all just kill each other. It'll be great.
Okay.
So how many dragons are we down now?
You're down 1 dragon.
So there's
Yeah. 2 more enter. You watch as
2 more enter. 1 more leaves.
You watch as another dragon flies down, an eruption of fire, and you immediately hear the Kithrak scream to the heavens out of the stupidity of these soldiers. As the Pit Fiend just walks straight, runs through the fire, and just slash. So the dragon goes limp to the side, and it starts tearing in. The others kind of looking about as the other dragon tries to cling to the back. Man.
Hey, whoever suggested it was a good idea to fight fire with fire.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
wasn't. Yeah, you watch as the other dragon kind of roars, running up, digs the claws into the back of the Pit Fiend, and you watch the Pit Fiend kind of just lets his flesh be ripped out as it kind of tears out one of the rings and just grabs the dragon by the side of the face with both hands.
Oh, you don't have to describe
Oh,
it.
it's like
And
an invincible.
You watch as, starts to
Okay.
utter some incantation, and there is a massive kind of surge of lightning that runs through him and straight into the
Not
dragon's
like invincible.
as the dragon is fried.
so that's 4.
Yeah, and the rider with it. So, it's the Pit Fiend just looking up. You watch as another dragon.
Is the Pit Fiend saying anything?
The Pit Fiend is mostly just guttural
Yeah.
yells,
Okay.
glory.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, he seems to be enjoying this to a degree.
How's the Pit Fiend looking, you know?
Pretty rough.
The remaining dragons.
They're fine.
Okay, cool.
Let's
The ones that are
There's
alive.
4.
Hey, let them cook. Let them cook.
Hey, did anyone want to steal that kill to try and work towards a feat or something?
I need.
You watch as another dragon
Opportunity
lunges, the dragon and the rider lunges towards the Pit Fiend. As the Pit Fiend goes to cleave into the dragon, you watch as it kind of rolls over mid-flight. The rider drops down, sliding under the Pit Fiend, casts a spell. Yeah, you watch the Pit Fiend stands frozen, and you watch as
Oh no,
the
we've
ancient
seen this
dragon
before.
just drops, scattering the mush that was once the Pit Fiend.
What? What did he do?
The dragon landed on him
Nice.
and just smashed what was left, as he was already looking pretty.
So it was like there was like a hold monster
Yeah.
kind of thing that then just the sheer force.
Yeah.
I don't
An
understand
entire
magic,
ancient
but if I
dragon.
did, that's what I would think happened.
Icarus got the play-by-play. Inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, that's a touchdown.
So,
Hold
it appears
on.
that 3 of the dragons were killed.
And that's a heck of a play by
There
Mahone.
are 1 ancient and a few others that are still kind of kicking.
I heard it's your time to shine.
All right, bud.
Hey,
how
Herb.
you feel?
Hey, 1, 2, 3. Team, you go in now.
Are you guys
Party
waiting
inspiration.
anymore or doing something now?
Okay,
Give it another
are
minute,
they
or-
are they talking about what they're doing?
It seems that the Kithrak is now talking with the others.
Yeah,
Let's
like
just
what are
wait
they
for 2
saying?
seconds.
Yeah, let's wait.
Herb, you can understand them. Make a perception check.
28.
Okay. There's discussion in Gith as the Kithrak looks about. Are you to tell me that you have not found anything in the woods? Nothing? I'm sorry, my lord, but they must be in the wreckage, or else somehow they got out before they traveled to this plane. Well, so be it. Go, search Limbo. Do not return without any
proof, since you think that they are there. Looks to the other. Go to the Earth plane. You check there as well. You too. Actually, you stay here with me. We'll salvage this ship for whatever technology they took from us,
Damn it.
and then we will make our way rendezvous with the others.
Okay, so 2 are staying.
You watch as 2 massive portals open up. 2 dragons leave. You watch as the Kithrak steps off the ancient dragon, looking about. And I'd say, if you guys continue watch for a few more minutes, watch as they start to pick apart parts of the ship until...
We need that.
Oh, yeah. Kithrak, almost instinctually making his way to where most of the helm lies, looks about, rips out a device.
That's
How far down are they?
A good few
I think
hundred
you should
feet.
let
Okay.
Herb go
That's
down
the
there.
dial
Yeah.
we need.
I still
Can't
have
have
to
those.
prove myself.
If he takes that dial, we can't get home.
Is it
First,
time?
Cast Featherfall.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm on it!
I'm gonna give Herb hand him 2 potions of healing.
Okay.
I have.
I float down there with my.
Laura's going to cast Bless on you as you try and...
I wish I could cast something on you.
I
Sorry.
go-
Good luck.
Do you want anybody else to go with you? Because you just have to kill Kethra.
Would
not
you-
the,
we'll be on
but
standby.
the dragon
Rick
comes back.
Thole?
Y'all
Banish
just
him.
have to. Y'all just have to be. Get
Okay.
ready.
I'm
We're on
ready.
standby.
I don't want to be this person, but there's also a chance that I get.
Can I... Oh, so, wait. So the plan is to let the plant fight the red dragon?
He's got to challenge him because he's got the sword.
See what I mean?
I put on my hood,
Okay.
and as I featherfall down there, I want my face to be shadowed, and I just want to be like.
Does he look like Moonshadow?
No, he looks like a plank.
Uh,
He looks like a rock.
I would say you would have dropped seeming, but so that you could concentrate on something else.
Could we?
I'm
kind of,
telling
like, sneak
Kid
down
he's
there
got
so
this.
we're on
Don't
a-
worry about it. He's got it.
What if we all just sneak down there since we're already sneaky, and we can hide down there? So if he needs us, we can like spring into action sooner.
It's fine.
How likely does that appear? He's fighting 2
There's
dragons.
large chunks of debris in
Just
the
fighting the
wall.
one dude.
There's
Just
kind of
fighting the one
large
dude.
cliff sides. I mean, you could...
Okay, we could try. We could try to sneak.
Everybody but her, make a stealth check.
I'm
I'm going
gonna still try to
to
slow down.
use my Eldritch Shroud.
Okay, go for it.
So that gives me then advantage, I believe.
And her, you have less.
I've got
So
30. Got a 30.
it's basically your guidance, and it just doesn't wear off.
Okay.
You got this, Herb. It's gonna be epic.
37 for stealth.
29.
30.
Nastani?
33.
Nice. Kinhad's doing all right.
Kinhad wrote Moonshadow. He knows how to slink around.
Yeah, Kinhad slides down the wall. Super cool.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Laura sits down and slides. Not very stealthy, but you guys, the pass without trace definitely helps. So, as you all kind of stand on the edges of the cliff sides here, how close are you getting down there?
I want cover. Like,
Is
I
there,
don't
like,
wanna
a
get-
ledge?
Probably going to be hard to find good cover because that would require there's something being, in the way of a dragon.
I was gonna say, is there like a ledge that we can like stand and look
There's some
down?
very steep ledges that if you'd like to hold on to, sure.
I mean,
Is my sword
I think
fancier than his?
in the Githrax?
I would like to hover
Need a
120
vision
feet.
for what you're gonna threaten him with.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna hold onto the wall
Okay.
and just
And I-
basically like
oh yeah, I can
get
spider
ready
climb.
to push off of it.
And I don't make noise no matter what because of my cloak.
I would say the dragon is maybe 100 feet tall when it's kind of the wings kind of going up. So how high are you guys wanting to be in this ravine?
I don't want to be any more than 30 feet away.
From the dragon?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought
Or-
Herb was gonna fight him on the ground.
60.
Is that what you're
Okay.
planning? Yeah. So I was gonna crawl like.
You can
close
try
to
and
the
get
ground.
so you will have to roll a different stealth check if you're getting that close to the dragon.
60.
Huh?
Is that
You will have
too
to roll
close?
a new stealth check.
Okay.
Anything within 120 feet.
Okay.
So
Get
you want
back.
another one from me then? If I'm
Yeah, if you're getting that
at the
close.
120 foot mark.
Wait, guys, let's let Herb get in there first before we do anything.
It's worth mentioning, Icarus, you can drop 500 instantly. You know?
Right.
So, I mean, if you just want to be 120
That's
feet
fair.
from the dragon,
Yeah. I can.
you will have to roll a new stealth check against the dragon.
I'll stay a little
I'll-
further.
I'll
than
stay
that.
up until
Okay.
it looks like
Herb do his
yeah.
thing.
Yep. All right. So,
Gladiator, get in there.
As I-
Herb, as your feather falling down, you know, I didn't think we could try and steal it. Oh, never mind.
We'll need this for future.
So,
Don't worry about it.
Herb, as you feather fall from the sky, are you doing anything or
I have,
just
like a cloak. You can't see my face.
Okay.
I want the cloak thing like flapping in the wind.
sure?
Like, just,
Yeah,
like-
just billowing.
and like as I like just like go down.
Nat, make a Constitution save.
Me?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna sneeze, guys.
23.
Okay. You go, and then you can't sneeze.
It hurts like in your chest.
So, Herb, as your cloak is billowing down, continue.
And I'm just going down.
Mhm.
And I look at him. And he can't see my face. I just went like barely over my head.
Yeah. So, are you making yourself known?
Yeah.
You hear as you start to ascend, the dragon kind of gives out a low, bellowing roar. The Kithrak looks up, puts the dial in the bag, draws his sword. The other Gith kind of looks up, readies himself on the back of the
No.
dragon.
And tell your dragon to shut up.
As you land,
I walk forward. And I want to look him in the eye.
You must be the one who stole the sword.
I didn't steal anything. And I'm about to prove that to you.
Is that so?
Get off your dragon.
the Kithrak is an honest dragon.
Oh.
Metaphorically speaking. Down off your high
Get
horse.
off your high horse.
Yeah. As he
Good
looks
save, good save.
6 feet down.
So are you here to surrender, submit your head to Vlaakith's will?
No, I'm here to kill you.
He
This
looks
is a
over.
challenge.
He looks like he was about to make a snide remark, but then looks down.
A challenge?
Yeah,
How do you know of our challenges?
because I am your challenge.
Bars.
It's pretty sick.
That's pretty bars.
I do not think you understand of what you ask.
Oh, I understand.
Roll insight.
Looks over. Herb, make a persuasion check.
You have bless.
You do have bless.
Is that a D4? 4, 9, 12.
Do you want my inspiration? Can I give that to him?
Sure.
I'm giving him my inspiration.
No! The boy's side is cursed, isn't it?
Technically, I have my own inspiration.
Are you using it?
I think you should.
Did he roll a 1?
No, it was a 3.
Oh, well, that's something.
Okay.
Okay, that's so much better. That's so much
Okay,
better.
17. Unnatural 20.
Kithrak looks over to the other Gith riding the dragon.
Sure,
Oh.
why not? We can settle this one-on-one. To the death. You issue the challenge, name your terms.
If I win, your boys have to go back home. Tell them that they couldn't find the sword. And I get the Elder Dragon.
You know what you mean?
I'm pissed.
You want ownership of one of Tiamat's loyal.
Written in paper.
He's a contract man.
Looks over to the massive dragon, who just
Chris is like, yeah, guys, I tamed a griffin, or I got a dragon, so we learned
I
about
do not
fire.
have control over this dragon. It is loyal due to its command. But you humor me. So, what could be the harm? He turns to the dragon. Queloth, should I fall in this battle, help this shrub with a task.
Oh.
Then you have permission to do whatever you wish. Is that all?
Yes.
The tile.
I'll get it off this body.
Then here are my terms. You have friends. You have Zanith.
Oh.
Should you fall in this battle, your soul will be submitted to Vlaakith, consumed, as well as your companions. You watch as he snaps, and a kind of infernal contract appears.
I don't do infernal contracts. Do you have like a different type of contract?
Sign it, and the terms are finished.
So he's roped all of us into this then.
If I take out the Elder Dragon in the can it just be me?
Let's negotiate here.
Do we have a deal or not?
Oh.
Deal or no deal? Pick
No deal.
no dream alone. Or rocks.
Deal.
You sign it? Take the contract, sign it. You watch as you do. Okay.
And I get your sword. Do I get? Is that alright?
Too late.
You already sealed the
I would say
contract.
as you sign the contract, the world around you grows dark. A pitch black void forms. The rest of you, perched up, can see as a kind of shimmering barrier is now around Herb and the Kithrak.
Oh, so there's nothing we can do. What's going on with the other guy?
The other guy's watching.
Is he like pulling out popcorn like we are, sitting on the side?
He's perched on the dragon's back, waiting for something. He looks at the ready.
Before we start, can I look at the area around me and see what's like literally on the floor?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Not 20 plus 9.
There's lots of rubble. There's pieces of the ship. There's a few things that kind of catch your eye.
Are the bodies there?
Are there bodies?
Yeah, the bodies that the people had.
You rolled a natural 20.
Plus 9.
I'd say you notice one body in particular. The crumpled kind of robe and kind of visage of Keysphere.
Oh, what? Here?
Yeah, he was
Are you ready?
Oh, y'all need to loot that.
You see the kind of
You need to.
sword is kind of flicked to the side. I'm ready when you are.
Hang on.
And just so you know, should your friends on the outside interfere with this arena, contracts up, the dragon has permission.
Oh, God.
Okay.
He's fine. We're fine. We're so fine.
Do I get attacked first? Is this chest?
Is this chest? Is this chest?
I'll let you do the count off.
1, 2. Go! And I cast Animate Dead on Keysphere. Like as soon as I say go.
That's where we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it right there. Okay, so
Jeez.
we'll have to pick up there next time when you cast
that
Animate
was
Dead
really
on Keysphere.
good. Oh! Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, I want to be here for the next game.
Well, if you want to be here for the next game, make sure that you're subscribed and have
Yeah.
notifications turned on.
I
That way
am,
you're
I
not
do.
gonna miss.
Yeah. See,
Good
if
job,
you're
Ethan.
that, committed to us, you somehow end up
Jack,
at the
that
table.
was good.
Just kidding. Who knows?
So yeah, we'll pick up there next time. I'm excited. That's awesome.
That's
huge. Oh man, can't believe we have to wait so long. But yeah, I guess we're gonna pick it up there with the start of a roll of initiative. Hopefully you can be there. If not, Isabel, thank you for coming on the show.
No, I'm gonna be there.
You're gonna be there.
We're manifesting right now.
Okay, we're gonna manifest. it. We're
Everybody
gonna
leave a
I'm gonna be
manifest.
there.
comment. Say thanks, Isabel, for being here.
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no,
I'm
no,
so
no,
sorry you had to
no,
miss the
no,
cool
no,
part
no.
where Herb probably pulled one of the coolest moves I've ever seen. But anyway, so yeah, remember to look for next week for our video. Subscribe, like Ethan said. Check us out on our social
At
medias,
the Wayward 7.
and we'll see y'all guys next time on the Wayward 7.
But check out this outro.
Boom.
Under the frail moon we stand, time slips away like rain so sad. In the path of the falling sun, our endless race has just begun. Steps on the pavement, shadows chase me down. I've been risen in this sleepless town. Minutes turned to hours, can't escape the grind. Run through the maze in the back of my mind. Hands and feet are moving, but I'm standing still. Climbing uphill against my will. Seconds slipping by like sand through glass. Caught between the future and the past. Under the frail moon we stand. Time slips away like grains of sand. In the path of the fallen sun, our endless race has just begun. Chasing daylight, but the night returns. Candles flicker while the fire burns. Every moment fleeting, can't rewind. Lost within the corridors of time. Running out of endless time, it seems. Bound by threads of forgotten dreams. Ticking clocks echo in my ear. Facing down the countdown of our fears. Under the frail moon we stand. Time slips away like grains of sand. In the path of the fallen sun, our endless race has just